7. My name's Darth Ted, your host here tonight, and joining with me is Brian the Broken, Jamu, and Zabel. How's it going,
Howdy.
everyone?
Hey, let's go. Happy Thursday.
Let's go.
Happy Thursday, everyone, and here's to you guys.
Cheers, fam.
Cheers, boys.
We have
I'm left
a
out here.
lot. We have a lot to talk about this week. You know, week 1 went pretty well. There were a lot of fun, spicy games. Some of them were close. Some of them were as expected. Some stonks rose up pretty high. We liked it.
Stonks.
It was good.
We love that.
Yeah, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Just first, I just want to ask you guys, how's it going? How's your week been? Zabel, how's your vacation?
Dude, my vacation was amazing. Obviously got kind of tan. Have a crazy hat tan line though, because I wore this fucking shit on the beach and got wore it a little too far down and got a rec league tan line, so that's good. But it was great, man. I was drunk 9 days in a row.
Hell yeah. Where were you at?
So, I was in Clearwater, Florida.
Ooh.
So had to lie about where I was going for work though, because if I didn't, I would have to come back and quarantine for 14 days. So I was in Maryland for all intents and purposes.
Nice. What was the best thing you? What was the best thing you ate?
The best thing I ate, probably the Mexican food. Amazing Mexican food.
Nice.
I guess the further south you go, the better the Mexican food gets. Look at exponential increase.
It's true until you get all the way back around to Canada.
Yeah. You don't want to wrap around to Canada.
There's definitely a limit.
Latino food. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
that sounds good. Glad to have you back.
Dude, yes,
And
glad to be back.
your team actually did pretty well week 1 without you. It was,
They
fun
did.
to
I
watch.
was cheering them on. I was actually home in time as well, so it was kind of a feels bad man, but I had to let the boys learn to walk on their own for a little bit. So, Daddy's coming back for this Sunday. We'll see. We'll see how we do.
There you go.
Watch out, Mountain. Daddy is returned.
Daddy's returned.
All right, but Brian, how's your week been? What have you been up to?
I've had a really weird week. We had a mouse infestation, aka one mouse, that got into our pantry. So he made 2 return visits this week. So then we bought Tupperware containers to try and keep him out of our food. He ate all of my seaweed and all the weird shit that I have. Then I've also been working on a freelance project because I decided that week 1 of Rekt League is, of course, or the in-between week is the best time to pick up a freelance project. So I'm working on a video for a 70-year-old man who has a 40-year-old girlfriend, and it's her birthday, and half of her, I don't know, she's had some, I guess, real tough times recently, so I have to make her a birthday video. But then turns out she also has vertigo, so I had to redo the whole video to make sure nothing moves.
All right.
So it's been a week.
That's a tough project you have there.
It's life, but yeah. Other than that, no complaints.
It's good to have some free time though, to be able to work on personal projects after the site's done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cramming it in there. Big cram jam.
And Jamu, how's it going for you?
Pretty good. No, no mice eating my seaweed or anything like that. But just hanging out with helicopters every day and at work, and I've been doing some house hunting lately.
Ooh.
So that's exciting.
Where you
and kinda
how big?
stressful.
How many floors? What's your optimal floor
Moderate.
to a bathroom situation?
2 floors. We're going 3 bedroom, 2 bath.
Okay, that's good.
We each want an office for our computers, naturally.
Naturally.
And then I guess maybe for a kid at some point.
Does that come
They
with the
can grow
house?
into it later.
I think Wayfair, if you
I
buy a
think so.
if you buy a cabinet, I think that Wayfair has deals on them. Get a cabinet, get a kid.
That would save some time and pain for sure, I suppose. Not for me, but
Hey, Sonic, thanks for the sub. Much love, buddy.
Yep.
10
We actually know somebody who works at Wayfair in the Rec League. We can get you 20% off that kit if you want.
Can we out
Wow.
him? Can we just say it's Endo? Man, he actually doesn't get his employee discount anymore. I tried to abuse it last week, and he shut me
Fucking
down.
TOS.
Oh,
TOS.
Yeah, that was big bad. So I was actually gonna abuse it for Kristen's sister. So
Oh fuck.
yeah, she wanted her own kid. So, but no, she didn't want the labor pains.
who doesn't?
I don't. Please no. Not right
All
now.
right, well, that sounds good, guys. And the other exciting news for this week is Worlds is starting on Friday.
Yes.
We're finished up with the playing stages. Team Liquid made it and looking really, really good, and the drawings went through. So what do you guys think about NA's hopes and dreams?
I think NA got, as far as Liquid, got put in the best possible group they could have got put in.
100%.
That's just my opinion.
Yep.
I don't think
agree.
anyone disagrees with that statement.
Yeah, that's. Wait, God. Yeah, I think I'm logging in to look exactly where I put them in my picks, but I put them coming in second. I don't know if we're talking picks, but
I did too.
Yeah, let's do pick'ems.
Hell yeah. I put him in second as well. I thought that was, I don't know. I don't really know a lot about Suning, but I haven't heard a ton of great things. And I don't know. I'm always a big fan of that, the play-in buff. I'm a big believer.
Worked for Cloud9 for 3 years in a row. Maybe it'll work for Liquid.
Yeah, no, that might be the new strat for NA. Just like int it, maybe get like a solid third place in NA, so that you have to go through the gauntlet.
I mean they were pretty OP to be in the play-ins, right? Because they finished first in the regular season, just didn't come out ahead in playoffs. So I think they were a strong contender. But I think it was they were kind of smurfing on play-ins, to be honest.
They definitely picked it up in play-ins. Like even throughout the regular season, they didn't look in the form they were at in play-ins, and even in playoffs, they won games, but they just looked so precise with what they wanted to do. Their map control was epic. They were able to they stomped mid lane, top lane. They were able to take heralds pretty easily, and then they just rotated around the map, just destroying everyone. It was great to see.
Yeah, I was a big fan. It was fun. I mean, just in general, I like having more world stuff. It just gives me more content, especially working from home. It's just nice to have something on my like second monitor while I'm doing something that doesn't require my full attention, or like when I'm in one of my 1,000 meetings.
Yeah, meetings are the worst.
Yes, sir. Right. NA, yeah. I actually have NA in second place.
You heard it here first. Meetings are the worst, boys.
Meetings are the worst.
Insightful topic.
Isn't this technically a meeting?
I have NA getting second place in every group.
Is this a meeting or is this a...
This is a meeting.
Yeah, this is
meeting of the minds.
It's very official.
Yeah, so TSM, let's move on to them. Group C.
Oh yeah.
Seems like the most open group out of everything. So how do you guys feel about TSM?
Let her rip, Jamu.
I'm a meathead NA TSM fan who knows nothing about international league or teams at all. So TSM will Wandered, and that's it.
First
for
place.
Me. I have them coming second.
I have them coming
second.
second.
To make it through. That's it.
Were you the one that put FlyQuest at first?
No.
Okay, someone did that. I was
Wait.
Oh no, it might have been Unicorns of Love, not FlyQuest. But
That's even.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
telling you, dude. Meathead TSM fan. That's all I know.
Are you just
Sounds
hoping for
good.
that Unicorns of Love TSM finals? How juicy would
sure.
that be? The full on, yeah.
I don't care who it is.
Has to beat PoE on the way there too for the full like full circle story.
If Worlds were scripted, it's going to be TSM versus Rogue in the finals.
I would Sudoku myself immediately. It's not. Yeah, I have TSM second in that group too. I just think Gen G is pound for pound. Each player is probably the best in this tournament. I think they have the strongest individual players.
Ruler's on Gen G, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Double F's like
Ruler
maybe
is
the
god.
fourth best AD carry in this group. Maybe third.
Yeah, maybe third. Reckless is streaky.
I was gonna say Reckless is at least second best.
Yeah, Reckless seems very consistent.
Reckless gets worlds.
This is his meta, baby. It's all about the AD carries right now.
Wait, you said Reckless gets a world debuff against Double Lift?
He does. I'm riding on the Jamu TSM meathead train here.
Fair. GSM all the way. All right, and then the last group we have an NA team is Group D. Top Esports, DRX, FlyQuest, and Unicorns of Love.
Can we just move on to Group D?
I'm just going to put this out there. Do you guys think FlyQuest is going to get above UOL?
Yes, I actually have them second over DRX.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I have them second over DRX.
Oh man.
Apparently you've been on vacation for a very long time.
I watched all the LCK and all the LPL. Obviously, I think Top Esports is the best team in this group. I think DRX is inconsistent and they relied too heavily on Chovy. And I think Power of Evil has historically shown that he can shut down like world-class mid laners, just neutralize. So I think if DRX can't get Chovy off the ground, FlyQuest has a chance to take a lot of games against them. So that's my take.
Yeah, but FlyQuest also could very easily go 0-2 against Unicorns of Love.
Unicorns of Love does look sick, but I have them fourth. I don't know. I don't think they're going to be able to compete in this group.
I don't know, man. It's 2020. It's a cursed year. To think that NA is actually getting out anywhere is definitely something. But also the fact that both Top Esports and DRX, their top laners are going to put Solo in the fucking dirt. Like, actually, this guy does not stand a chance. And if, like, they just get the TSM treatment ×2, I just don't think that FlyQuest is going to pick up many wins, if any. Hot take, they pick up 1 win.
I mean, Doran's good, but like, he was one of the weaker top laners in the LCK this season. I think Solo's going to surprise some people. I can see it.
I'll bet to that. I'll put a shot on that.
There?
I'll put a shot on that. Week 1.
All right, week 1.
Week 1, I'd say that he has a negative KDA, or I guess below. What is it? Below 1? Is that what I mean? He has less.
Yeah, that's what you mean.
Below 1 KDA.
That's really hard to do in.
That's so hard to do.
Play.
You'd have to be running it down.
I'm putting it out there. I'm holding on to it. I'm not recanting that bet. If Solo at the end of group, like I guess first round before they do the second round robin, if he has a below 1 KDA, put a shot on that.
You're not looking at history though. NA is always a week 1 region. You got to bet on the week 2 when they're gonna flop.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So you take that bet?
It's too late.
Yep, too late. I'm all in, baby.
Sounds good. I like it. We'll compare next week, and you guys can do the shot on stream.
Bet.
Hell yeah!
I mean, Sable will.
One of you will.
And then we can also at Solo say this one's for you.
Big guy. All right. So we're going to be moving into our next segment, which honestly is one of my absolute favorites. The thing I love more than anything in this entire world is exaggeration. So we're going to be doing a hot take segment based off of week 1. And basically how it's going to work is somebody's going to give a ridiculous statement based on what they saw, and we're going to discuss it. So, Jamu, hit me. What do you got?
I'm first.
Hell yeah.
Hottest take. Krug should have won at least 1 game against Grump.
Ooh.
All right, let's get into it. Why do you think that?
Yeah, can you supply the evidence?
I think if this game happened later in the season, they would have won. 1-1, maybe 2-0.
Okay, so you think
I think they're too fresh as a team to the league to know how to win and how to handle teams like Grump. You could tell from my cast it was a little frustrating to watch because I feel like I'm this like master scientist trying to figure out ways to beat Shu's team. Shu and company. But so I think if this game happens later in the season, they win. 2-0, maybe 1-1.
All right.
Who pops off to get Krugs the win here? Who's the player that you're looking at?
It's
That's like
Panda.
you're waiting to
He's
pop off
fantastic.
from the 80 carry role.
He had near perfect farm down there, and they didn't take advantage of it, and that just bothered me. Coming from a former 80 carry.
I mean,
I think they had the opportunities to really push that ahead, and they didn't.
Do you think the Kaisa pick was something they should run back, or was that they should transition that to an 80 carry that's more in the meta right now? Because I thought it seemed a little bit weak.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of Kaisas around, but I mean, I think again, these are things that you learn when you just learn the matchups against other teams in the league. You know that like this passive lane isn't really going to be successful against a team like that because you're kind of against the clock in a way. But I thought the game on Caitlyn, in the bot lane with Panda, I thought they had all the opportunities in the world to like start snowballing.
That's
I'd
fair.
agree.
That's my hot take.
They
I
did,
feel-
but at the same point, there was.
No, they didn't.
Well,
They sent everything at Shu so
They
many
had it-
times in a row.
that is fair. They had a chance to, but it was pretty early on in the game, like 8 minutes, when they went to gank Shu, and he ended up with the double kill, in giving Shu 2-0.
Classic.
That's what I'm saying. Well, if
I think,
you've been around the league, you know that you can't do that. Go ahead, Zable.
A lot of these players have been in the league for at least a season. Some of them 2 seasons. Covert Panda and Mont Blanc included. And I think that if you haven't picked up on the fact that when you're playing against Rivian in the bot lane, it's going to be passive, that might not be something that might just not be the way you're going to play. because everybody who's played in the league for at least a season or two should know that that's how Rovin's going to play 100% of the time.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And like also just like in the ban phase, you just banned out 3 of Shu's champions. I think we can just safely say that Shu just does not have a 3 champion ball. It is so much bigger than that. He ended up even having to pick LeBlanc when he didn't even want it because his support didn't have
That's
Silas for game 1, and he still popped off. I think like your bans are just so much better spent going to like top lane with Cobalt. Like if you're like worried about being on that clock, having Cobalt on Nasus is just the best way to just lose yourself a game. Even if you are ahead early, if you do manage to get that advantage, you're just gonna get outscaled both just like from the top lane pick and then also just by the late game macros. So if you're just like, I don't know, it's a hard conundrum, but at the same time, I think just like putting resources at Shu is just not worth it. You just have to have a mid laner that's going to play safe and just not give too many advantages to Shu.
100% agree.
All right, that's a really good point. And Brian, do you think Krogs would have been able to do that later on in the season?
I could see it. I could see maybe if there was a champion that carries harder than Garen, or if that Garen went. Oh, so this actually, Jamie and I had talked about this after the cast. The way that Cobalt plays, he kind of sucks you into this idea that like it's all about the lane and like you have to try and beat Cobalt. And Cobalt's never gonna just like lose the lane super hard. He's really good at just neutralizing a lane. So if you're ahead in top lane and you're just trying to push that advantage even harder, which he did get ahead, but you just need to carry that momentum around the map so much earlier than you're doing. If you're waiting to like 20 minutes to try and carry your lead, the game's probably over because Shu's already like accrued a huge advantage. The bot lane is farmed up. I think you just need to start learning to just like pick top lane champions that can kind of either take advantage of the fact that Cobalt's just going to pick fairly tanky guys that are immobile and can't really follow you quite as well, and then just like capitalize on that. So I think that maybe with just some different picks and maybe some more time and synergy.
Fair.
Yeah.
Very fair.
So
We're going to see next week they're playing Brambleback, who's another one of the teams that's 2-0 right now. So we're going to see if a lot of those things can maybe be proven to be true with some week 1 experience coming out for Krugs.
Also, shout out to Aerofox for the sub. Much love, brother.
Ooh, yes.
All right. So Zabel, what's your hot take for the week?
My hot take for the week is, well, I don't even know if it's that hot, but I think that Sentinels is going to come in and they're going to get a 2-0 after a disappointing last season. I know they're playing against Raptors, who looked a little sus last weekend, but I think Sentinels is going to come in strong and they're going to 2-0 and they're going to look like they did 2 seasons ago.
You know, sorry, I'll debate this one first. I hope that in last season when we did power rankings, I was super high on Sentinels because they've been the same consistent team of always landing like 3rd to 4th place in our league, and they've been the same players and nothing has changed for them. And then last season they just stopped playing and shit the bed.
Yeah.
And I'm super disappointed in them. And I've been looking at their match histories and they haven't been playing a whole lot. Like they've been practicing as a team, but not too much.
Yeah.
So I don't think anything's changing from last season.
I think
all I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that's what makes that take spicy, Crack Variety. A little more than mild because of their performance last season. Because they haven't really changed anything or done anything, if they can somehow get it together, that gets spicy.
Not only that, they actually did change something. They actually just swapped roles again. So Mouse Mason's never actually... Mouse Mason just swaps roles every season, so he never actually gets to the point where he's like the best in role season after season. He like gets close to the top and then he just swaps it, or he's like somewhere middling and it's like definitely not his role. And as we saw there was Shu going to AD carry, he was not the best AD carry that season. He was quite good, but like, I don't know, just swapping roles every season is probably not the best. Unless you're me, in which case you go from being like the best top laner to best support and like top 5 jungler.
Love it.
You weren't even going to say best jungler there?
No. I was competing against Endo. Endo and I were vying for the top spot, and then Sable showed up, and he was easily number 3. Hot number 3. I used to feel so competitive with you. I was like, man, you're good, but I used to shit talk you so hard. And then I retired.
You gotta quit while you're ahead.
Yeah, got a mug. Peaced out.
What do you think, Jamu? Raptors versus Sentinels?
I think Sentinels really picks it up this season. I think they're in this pattern where they go up, down, up, down.
Like strippers' booty
Last
style?
season was the down. Yeah, exactly. or a drink. Last season was down. Season 4 is way up. It's got to be up this season, and that's just straight logic.
Did you show that in the stock market? Did you put your money where your mouth is?
I
Just
did
your money
not.
reflect.
Yeah.
I did. I put my money
Your
where my
prices.
mouth was in the last hot take.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I like it. All right. And then moving on to the last hot take. Brian, what do you got for us?
So my hot take is that Kazuto is the only one that can take down Shu. I think that he is looking Shu is looking ridiculous week 1, but I'll chalk that up to Shu being good against a fairly disorganized team. Kazuto on a team that is fresh, has not won a Rekt League championship yet, looked ridiculously good. Forget the Fiora game. Fiora's a terrible champion. Colonel Paco, eyes on you. Ditch that. Kazuto, ditch that. I think that Kazuto was looking insanely good and just has such hard carry potential that, and if he's gonna like compete with Shu for champions like Vladimir and stuff, that there's a good chance that when we get to the playoffs, that there is a 5-game series of just banger play between 2 really talented players there, and then Sable camping one of them.
And we're also going to be seeing it in week 3, which is going to be fun. Infernal versus Gromp. It's going to be a good one. What I like about that too is, I mean, he went 12-3. Kazuto went 12-3 on Vladimir in his first game, and that is a stable Shu pick. So on blue side, we might just be seeing a red side Vlad ban.
Dude, how's
Whole
this Victor
game.
top?
I
How
have
is
no
it?
idea.
How's this Cassiopeia top? How's the Malzahar? Anything you can do, I can do better. I just want to see Kazuto become the new Shu.
He's playing
Kazuto
mid this
is
week,
a-
right?
He's a mid laner. He's our mid laner.
Wait, he's
Yeah.
your mid laner?
Yeah, we swapped the roster around because Sneezy Boy is our top.
Oh,
laner,
that's
and we
even
put him-
better.
Yeah, so he's the mid laner. So that's why I thought you were going with that take, and that's why I was surprised you were.
Oh no,
saying
I didn't even realize
No,
that. That's
yeah,
hype.
He's the mid laner. It's super.
Put him
hype.
back in top lane. I kind of like him up there too. He's cute.
We got our Sneezy Boy.
Yeah, it's going to be fun watching that matchup because Zabel's going to be camping for Shu once again, but in a different way.
Yeah, I was super impressed with week 1 of Infernal without Daddy Sable there to crack the whip.
Yeah.
I thought they looked really good. Sneezy Boy was insane.
Jamu, what are your thoughts on the Kazuto Shu matchup?
No. See, what you're forgetting is that Team Ocean always has game 1 jitters. No matter who they're playing against, the jitters are there, and we're gonna lose. And it's gonna not look so great, but we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna shake those jitters off. We're gonna bring it back. And the real problem was Blueprint, to be honest. Kazuto,
That
we
kid's
didn't
nasty.
we didn't have much to ban on Kazuto, and that, I mean, you pop off one game and then you start to get your like pocket picks banned, and then you're just like on your 3rd and 4th picks, as I saw. But I think it was just a case of us not having much to ban, not sure who to prioritize with those bans, and not sure who to prioritize with counter picks, and which lane we should let blind pick. We kind of figured that out game 2, and it was a little easier. So I think Blueprint was the one to worry about, and he's the sub right now. So
We're gonna see him in sub league tonight.
oh yeah,
Yes.
Oh yeah, he signed up. He signed up twice actually. Dude's so nice. He signed up twice.
We might need some Blueprint versus Shu action later in the season.
I'm not ready for
Zabel
that.
can
I
get
need
us
him
that.
to scale up a little bit more.
We'll make it happen.
All right, Zabel, you played with Shu for 2 seasons. You're on
Yes.
with Kazuto this season. Tell us, how's it going to go? What's the matchup going to look like? And we know it's not going to be a 1v1 lane, okay? We already know this.
So, Shu knows how I play, obviously. He knows my play style. He knows I'm probably going to try to play around the mid lane. So, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do something different because we don't want to do what they're expecting. But I think Kazuto is, pound for pound, probably top 3 mid laners right now mechanically in the Rekt League. Really, really strong player. And I think he can stand toe-to-toe with Shu. Every time we practice, he's always like, man, I'm tired of playing against these silver and gold mid laners. Give me Shu. He's hungry. He wants it. So he's hungry for that matchup. He wants some real competition, and I think that's where he's going to shine. So I think it'll be even. I'm not saying he's going to stomp Shu, but I think he can hold his own.
I'm curious, who are the other top 3 mid laners? Shu, Kazuto, who's your 3rd one?
Who's my 3rd one?
Yeah.
I mean, I got to go with Pickle Popper, right?
I thought you were going to say Blueprint.
No, Blueprint is good. Pickle looked great though. Shout outs
No,
to
it
him.
would've
He
been a
looked
hot
so
take.
good week 1.
I think
When he
maybe
was playing tanks.
Slazer Beam might step it up and break into the top 3 and maybe oust Pickle Popper down
He
to the
can't
4
step
spot.
down.
He steps it up. So yeah, he can't step down. So he's diamond, right? So
He's
like,
Diamond 3.
he has the mechanics to get there.
Yeah. He is.
So
I love the name. I love the heart. Going against Shu week 1 is definitely hard, but yeah, no, you can go out.
I mean, week 1 in the rec league, you're bound to have some jitters, right? Like playing on stream is always different from just playing solo queue or playing Clash. It's yeah, he got the ocean jitters. All right, and there you have it, folks. Hot takes for week 1, looking good on the game. And now we're going to be going into our next segment, which is the Rekt stock market. About those who did well in the first week.
Let's go. All right, so let me pull up the. What do you want? Pie chart, matchups, standings. What do you want, Jay?
Let's do the standing, like how week 1 went.
Standings. Yeah.
Standings.
Standings
Final
first.
answer.
Final answer.
Can I phone a friend?
oh, that animation is sick.
Oh yeah. Damn, the 3D chart looks so nice.
Oh yeah.
3 dimensions.
Might
There's
need
a lot
to
of
turn
blues
down.
there though.
All right, Jamu, tell us how did
You
everything
taking it
go?
away?
Yeah.
Not so great for me. I think a few people had some pretty good buys. If we take a look at the week 1 buys, it looks like people who went all in on Gromp had made the right choice there.
Not sure who
Yep.
did that.
Definitely a little risky. It looks like yourself, Ted, Valub, Pickle Popper.
Mm-hmm.
Pickle Popper went Bramble, so that was another. You really just you're all in and on a 2-0 there. Everyone else seemed to either pick the wrong side of a 2-0 or just spread their bets out evenly.
I think I put 4 on Gromp. 1 on my boys.
I think I put 1.
Yeah,
maybe
so
I think I
1-1.
put 2. I put 2 on them for sure. I feel like I'm looking pretty middling. Like I'm in that like 3rd place category. Nope, 4th place. 4th place. That's okay. We take those. I've got more money than I started with, I think.
Yeah, everyone does.
I think
Well,
I'm
no,
the only one who doesn't. That's cool.
Mr. Nee
Well-
is looking. I guess he's at the same, right? He's flat. He's plateaued.
Didn't Crack Variety go 5 on Ocean, so he's the same as well?
He swapped it up last minute.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he went 2 Infernal, 1 on. Wait, no, that's week 2. Apologies. He did go 5 on Ocean, so he net even.
Yeah. So what do you guys think for week 2? What's your strat? Are you going 5 all, 5 in hard on Infernal, or are you going for a split like you did in the first week?
Yeah, let's see those matchups.
Yeah. So with the matchups, I mean, what's the good value, right? What's the good value that you're probably gonna end up winning on, right? Infernal, I would say, is a sure buy this week. They looked really good. No offense to Mountain. I think Mountain's also very good. I just think that Infernal just like big Slade. Crandy Cakes, thanks for the sub, big guy. You do so much. And get you sub. This man, heart of gold.
Yeah, so let's walk a little bit through these matchups. Zabel, give us your take on Scuttle versus Air. Who's going to win this?
Scuttle versus Air. I don't know, man. Air's looking tough. I mean, no flame, but they're looking rough. It looks like they're missing a key ingredient. I'm not sure what exactly that key ingredient is.
Can I tell you what it is?
It might be the shot caller.
Is that a Fiora ban?
It might be a Fiora ban. A self Fiora ban. It might be
If Fiora's not on the table, where do you put Air?
I put Air in the team that doesn't have the 5 synchronized team photos with the crab hats. So I think Scuttle Crab, massive advantage coming in with that. But yeah, Air Drake looks like they're missing something. It looks like they just haven't gotten it together yet with their shot calling. And I think not having that strong shot caller of a Sickly in the squad is something that someone else is going to have to really step up. I don't know if it's going to be CLG Worthy Dust. I don't know if it's going to be their new player in the mid lane, Hi, I'm Hippie. But it looks like they don't have it together, and I don't think they're going to get it together in time to be able to match up against the Scuttle Crab team, who has the synergy from so long and the established role players.
And the great hats. I just linked the matchup in the in Twitch chat for everybody. This is what everyone needs to aspire to with their photos, because this
They're great.
it's so good.
You got to remember though that Worthy Dust wasn't there in week 1, so it's kind of a
To be
completely
fair.
different team. So this is a matchup for stocks wise. I'm staying away from. You got a team that hasn't played yet in Scuttle Crab, and a team that didn't have their full team, including probably one of their better players, value wise for sure. Just unable to play in week 1, so I'm out on
Yeah.
this one.
Anybody who has played with Worthy Dust knows that he's a big voice in every single game, and Tortuga is usually quieter and likes to play his lane, likes to play his own style, and Dainty Taco is kind of the same way. So, like, I feel like week 1 they just didn't have anybody to direct them, which hurt quite a bit. And then also Fiora. Hot
Yeah.
take: Fiora is not going to be picked for Air Drake again this
I don't
season.
think it's gonna get picked in
Or
Rekt League.
Infernal.
I don't think if it gets picked in Rekt League again, it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna lose some hair, man. That shit's
Challenge
not right.
accepted.
Oh no!
Taking a bot lane. All right,
Oh no.
dude. I've got a reasonable set of hair right now, but my hair could big thin. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Scuttle Crab hasn't played. I like what J Moose said. I think that Air's also their stock's definitely going to go up. Worthy Dust is huge, and also just the more time this team gets to play together, the better. I know they've been putting in a lot of hours practicing.
So this is an interesting one because since Scuttle hasn't played, Air's value is down from their starting value. So technically, they have more to gain from winning. So it's you're picking like a team getting their good player back against a relatively unknown so far. Other than the fact that they all played together for a while. So this is a good chance to gain some points back if you want to take a chance on Air with Worthy Dust.
So let's say that it is a 40% chance Air go 1-1 with Scuttle Crab. When do you actually put a stock on Air for that? Like, what percentage for a 1-1 would you actually do so you get some returns?
I don't know the exact number, but I'm a feeling investor. I just invest with my gut and my feelings. But we'll see on the next slide though when we actually go into what people have bought.
All right, fair enough. So let's get into Raptors versus Sentinels. We talked about this a little bit already, but Brian, why don't you start us off? What do you think about this matchup?
I mean, again, Sentinel's the other team with the bye week, so definitely hard to vote against them. I would
Even after they heard us last
say I'm expecting a 1-1 here. I think that Tucker is just very consistent in how he plays, and it's always at a very high level. Mouse Amazing 80 carry. I just don't have. I don't know. Not 100% sure there. But in terms of the rest of the Raptors roster, I want to say, was it Pogs mid lane, Charismatic top? Let's see. Sorry, fam. Let me refresh myself. I have the memory of a goldfish. So
Yeah,
Trusty's Karma, Nami, and Barrel. Cool. I just want to make sure that wasn't Krugs. That's what my heart was saying. And then Rune. I think that Nami and Barrel had a real bad time last week. Just like a straight up bad time. So against Mouse Amazing and Hey Dude, I think that's definitely going to be pretty rough again. I don't know if it'll be quite as bad as last week, but I think that the bot lane is still probably not expected to win there. Oh, I guess it's Uptown Cord, excuse me. Hey Dude's up in the top lane. But in the top lane, I think Charismatic can get a lot of advantages, and in the jungle, I expect it to go reasonably even. It depends on how Hot Soup wants to play, whether we got Cold Soup or like Pipe and Hot Soup. I think that Nidalee, I've seen him playing some Nidalee. So if he whips out some Nidalee, then like for me, I just want to invest all my money there because I just want to see some high aggression, early jungling. That's why I think I put a little bit of money on Scuttle Crab just based off the Adolma effect of just like big dick jungling. That's the kind of energy I need right now. So basically the team with the bigger dick jungler I'm going to put money on.
Makes sense.
Sounds good. All right, so Raptors Sentinels. Zabel, let's head over to you.
Raptors Sentinels. I mean, I kind of already had my take on Sentinels. I think they're going to come in strong. And Raptors hasn't really shown that they've really figured it out from last season, right? They were struggling last season heavily. They have a lot of the same players. Didn't really show anything new to us last weekend with the 0-2 loss. It was a little disappointing. I think that Sentinels is going to come in hot. They're going to come in fresh with their power friendship, stealing that moniker from Ocean for a little bit. But I think that I think Sentinels not going to surprise some people, but I think according to my mild take earlier, is going to come out in 2-0. I just don't think Raptors has it together yet, but I think they do have potential, but not quite in week 2.
All right, I like it. And also, I do think that this season, Power Friendship title has to go to Mountain. Sorry, Ocean, you kind of lost it for me.
I mean, what about Scuttlecrab?
Ooh. Nah, Scuttle's got a scut.
Yeah,
I'll
but they're
go Scuttle.
yeah.
What
Gotta
about
lay down the
Infernal?
crab hammer.
They're
My
tight,
my literal twin brother on my team.
Yeah, but I think
That's
you bullied him into it. I think
did.
I think you just needed a
Stuff
carry.
like there's stuff
He looked insane. Konami was hella dope last week. Shoutouts.
there. Yeah, and Jamu, Sentinels versus Raptors. Last take.
Uh,
of the
Yeah,
night.
so I went with the hot Sentinels are up. They're up. This is their up season, up from the down. I think they're gonna 2-0.
All right, sounds good. Let's move on to the next one. Infernal versus Mountain. The Vise for Power of Friendship can rest on this game. Since it's your team, why don't you go, Zabel? Tell us.
Do you just want a result prediction or what? You want me to go a little in depth?
Yeah, whatever you want to give us.
So I think that Timberland has a debuff whenever he plays against me. Since since I know him so well, I can kind of get under his skin. I think that the same goes for Sneezy Boy. He's been playing, me, Timberland, and Sneezy Boy have been playing together, even Kazuto, for years. So we know the kid pretty well. And he's going to the mid lane from a support main role. Their AD carry is a top lane main, going AD carry. Their top laner was a mid lane player. So I think they're just kind of all swapped around. And I think that the players on my team a little more cemented in their roles and what they're doing. I think it's going to win us some advantages across the early and mid game, and I think we're going to be able to ride that home to victory on Kazuto's back. So the kid looks nasty. I mean, everybody saw him play last season. He looks really good, and he's matched up against Timberland, who again is a support lane main. So I just don't think there's any really parity in that matchup. I think it's going to be really tough for Timberland to bring it out. And I'm going to talk all this shit now. That way I can either look like an idiot when Kazuto gets smashed or look like a prophet if he does well. So I think we're going to 2-0. I'm confident in my team, and I'm back on the roster now, hopefully for the better. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I think we have their number. I think we're 2-0.
All right, and I think that's backed up by a lot of the betting, but it's more backed up by the betting because it's, I think, one of the safest on returns. Jemmy, you want to talk a little bit about that?
Shoutouts to Underdog Stories for the sub.
What's up, Underdog Stories?
What up?
The legend.
Yo. Yeah, so Infernal, with the 1-1, their value didn't change, and seeing as how Mountain was picked up a 2-0 last week against Air, their value is much higher, relatively. So you saw a lot of people go with Infernal because if they are able to pick up the 2-0, it's a big increase in stock value there. Personally, I kind of agreed just because I didn't want to go too crazy with my outlandish bets again. But
You want to make sure you have some money for week 3?
yeah, I don't want to lose all my money fast. I gotta keep up with you guys. You smart guys.
Yeah, I
But-
think I already said my take on that. I think
Yeah.
that Infernal's going to be quite good. I think they're valued. They're undervalued right now.
Yeah, well, no, I don't think they're undervalued. I think more Mountain was a little bit overvalued, getting a 2-0 in their first week, and I think Infernal's going to do well against them. But even if they're not, even if they get a 1-1, still going to get a good return. So that's all that matters.
I guess I'm saying they're undervalued in the stock market, right? Their win odds are 36%. I think that is not true. Not quite true.
Yeah.
In my
It's
heart, they're valued just appropriately.
It's kind of the interesting part about this game. You have to judge the stock market's win odds versus your own personal ones. And so if you want to metagame it, you always pick the biggest bang for the buck, right?
Dude, I'm all about big bangs
Hell
for
yeah.
bucks.
Speaking of,
We take
Yeah.
big.
Speaking of big bang for bucks, let's go, Jmu. Hit us with
Lead
your
us
five.
off, Jamu. Tell us.
I sound like a Krug super fan, I think, in these first couple weeks, but so Krugs with the 0-2 against Bramble with the 2-0. That's the only one of these that we see. The biggest disparity in cost right now for the stocks. That means if Krugs is able to somehow pull out a 2-0 in this one, which I think they can, you're gonna get a big return on your investment there. That's about it. That's what we want. We want that cash.
Are you kidding me? Are you
It's
telling
a-
me that they're going to 2-0 Bramble?
It's still a sizable return if they go.
I
1-1.
told you that they could have beat Grump. Not 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
15 minutes ago.
Brambleback fastest win time
But
in the league, I think. Again. It's a high tempo game right now.
It's gonna be fastest lose time too.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Shots fired. All right, so how do you think Krugs pull out the win over Brambleback? Give me some deets.
Ban Jarvan.
Well, yeah, yep, that goes without saying.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think Slazerbeam's gonna get a little bit more comfortable in the mid lane. Hopefully, play something that can carry the game a little harder and give the bot lane a little bit more, make it a little bit more comfortable for them to get their farm leads and hopefully some kills. Get snowballing. It looked good for a while in week 1 for them, so I'm banking on that.
Yeah, I think the most interesting matchup in this one is going to be the bot lane. Watching Jay Herbo go up against Covert Panda is going to be very, very fun to watch. I just don't think that Covert Panda is going to be able to keep his perfect CS down there throughout the early game. So your story about Gromp, where they go gank bot lane and play around it, I don't think is going to work as well. But
That's
who
a
knows?
fair opinion.
Yeah. So Brian, what do you got on Krugs versus Bramble?
I mean, I've said it before, and I think I said it earlier this season. It is the year of the pickle. It was not his year earlier this season, but 2020 definitely feels like it could be year of the pickle. It's not a great year. It's not the year that everybody wants, but maybe it's the year the pickle gets. I think he's looking pretty solid, and I mean, obviously there's a difference between playing against Shu and Pickle, but I think that Pickle is looking big time scary. Also, Jay Herbo is insane. He was so good. I was very impressed there. I think that bot lane's going to be a big party. I hope that Mont Blanc and Panda bring their party hats, get some solo cups, and get ready for it.
Hell yeah, it's going to be a fun one. And last but not least, Zabel, what do you got on the matchup?
So for this matchup, we didn't really see. So Brambleback's almost the same team, right? Just the bot lane swapped out. The whole top side of the map is the same. They looked really, really good last season, but not looking like there's a whole lot of innovation coming through from them. And I think that a team with Covert Panda and Mont Blanc, who are pretty innovative players, can maybe bring something to the table that Brambleback's not quite expecting. Not to say that Brambleback won't be able to handle that, but I think it might surprise them. And I could see Krugs taking at least a game here, and I'm going to do a safe 1-1 on the series. I think Krugs is going to bring something out that maybe Bramble's not expecting and pull out a W.
All right, sounds good. I like it. And yeah, that bot lane's very versatile. They've been swapping up Covert Panda and Mont Blanc, ADC and support, respectively. So we'll have to see what they have to pull out. But yeah, we're going to be jumping into the sub game at 8 o'clock. So we're going to start to wrap things up here. We can start talking about potential people we like to see, some new interesting upcomers in the league. And while we're doing that, I think you all should come at us with some quick questions that we can answer. So if you have anything you want to talk about,
I think what
anything about our hot picks of the sub league,
I think what you're trying to say is it's time for the Q&A.
it would be time for the Q&A.
All right, baby, it's time for the Q&A. You heard it here first, and it's slightly off center, but now it's a little more center. There we go. All right, fam, hit us with some questions. Have the players been announced for sub games this week? No, not yet. I just messaged Candy Cakes not 5 minutes ago. to post them, so they'll be up shortly. Next question.
What are your totally legit and not too early power rankings?
Ooh, I like that.
Why Crack did this last week. He just asked us for who is like the worst team in each conference, and this week he's just asking for it again.
Let's go through the conferences. We're gonna give one team at a time. So let's do Jungle first. First team, Gromp. Second team, someone give me a name.
I'd say Scuttle Crab.
For Jungle Conference?
Bramble.
Oh, wait,
Hot
no,
take,
Bramble.
it's
Yeah, sorry,
Bramble.
Bramble.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the Bramble
Yeah.
bias guy above.
I meant
Third
Bramble.
here.
team, Jamu. Who's your third team?
Sentinels.
Fourth team, Zabel.
Fourth team would have to be Krugs then, yeah.
Okay. And fifth team, oh my god, wait, Raptors. Got it. So there's it for one conference.
The Raptors are better than that.
Second conference is River Conference. Top team in River Conference. Who do you guys got? Who's the best Drake / Scuttle right now?
Ocean.
No.
Oh,
All right,
I'd say-
Ocean
I'd say
number one.
Infernal.
Second is
too.
Infernal. Third,
I'm trying to remember them all.
right now I'm doing fifth is
Mountain.
Air.
Right now, Mountains with
Mountain. I was gonna say
so-
Mountain.
Mountain, Scuttle, then Air, and we'll decide that this weekend. So there you have it.
Mountain, Infernal, Air.
That's all of them.
That's all.
Scuttle.
Dynamic
Yeah, that's
Scuttle.
Yeah, Scuttle there.
Scuttle.
So we named
Scuttle
all the
number
teams,
one. I think it goes Scuttle number one, then Mountain, then Infernal, then Air, and then Ocean.
Ooh.
Big last.
I forgot. I forgot which. Yeah, I'd already
So
got.
we saw that
I'd
one
already
last
placed
year.
everyone else. I ran out of room. That one wasn't my fault.
Oh, we saw that one last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we know everyone knows that we have to wait till week 5 to actually make good predictions. But Worthy Dust wants to know early predictions for the first ones out of playoffs. So I think that's the same thing, right? Like who's going to be last in each conference?
Unless he means first one's eliminated, but I'm not sure.
Oh. So that's basically fourth teams in playoff then.
Also, we have the sub.
he-
we
we
have the
answered
sub
it.
teams we can talk about. We can
Yeah,
talk
let's,
about.
let's, let's talk about sub team.
All right. I'm also going to post them into the sub league chat. Apparently, Crandy Cakes, the genius that he is, did not get the memo that he should have posted them in sub league, so they've just been sitting in the Founding Father chat. But let me post them. Bam. All right, everybody. So for Team 1, we have XKR, Dingus Slayer, Sonic M&A, Radamanthix, and Aerofox. And for Team 2, we got Cries in Vain, is it Bentage or Bentage, like a montage? NGB Tactic, Mr. Neat, and Vibizobs. Thoughts on that?
Are those the order in which they're going to be playing as well?
No, they can
Like-
figure it out themselves.
Gotcha.
Yep, whatever they feel is the most optimal, whatever they feel gives them the best chance to win and get a point. They can do that themselves. So, you know what? This is the sub league. There's a lot less rules than in the normal rect league. So, we're just wild westing it just a little bit,
Wait, shout out sub league players. Add Jamu. I got a lobby going right now. Just real quick. I don't have everybody.
Oh yeah, add JayMoo.
Oh yeah.
I'll put it in chat too. Jamu.
So I'll start off and say I'm pretty excited to see what VV Zobs has to offer. We watched him play for Mountain and top lane on the first one, but he's a gold 4 80 carry main, and he did very well into Colonel Paco and Air. Not that they had the best series, but when you put a gold 4 player against a plat 4 player, you're expecting the plat 4 to absolutely stomp that lane. Right?
RG Bags,
Yeah.
thanks for the follow.
And the fact that it was a sub 2 just makes it that much more hype. So I'm really excited to watch VB Zobs.
Can I put out what I'm really excited for? I'm actually really
hell
excited
yeah.
for about a lot. Dingus Slayer. You know why? He gave such a nice interview.
Dude, I was gonna say that.
His interview was so nice. I was like, damn, this is a nice guy. So big fan there. But it's the fucking return of the Arrow Fox. Let's go.
Yes.
That's what we've all been wanting. The dude has gotten the rough end of a bunch of roster movements in the past few seasons, but the man is back. Pick this guy up. I've played with him. We almost won big. We had a sleeper on our team that kept us away from it, but
Literally.
we built up a lot of love and a lot of camaraderie. So I'm excited to see the man back. The dude's
Hey, he
awesome.
got a Studo mug last season, right? He was a sub on Infernal. So not all bad.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you got an emotional mug.
Emotional mug.
Cool. Yeah, it looks like the voice channels are being made. All right, what other most underperforming player each role week 1? I can do this. That's easy. Valib Jungle for not picking Elise or any high tempo junglers. That's about all I got. I think that was the only underperformer I could really think of.
I mean, you're not gonna throw the 0-9 Fiora up there.
It wasn't 0-9. It was like
1-9, 1-9.
It was like 1-11, I think.
Oh, yikes.
Come on, that biggest.
I will say, whoever thinks that it's easy to parry the set face breaker, it's not, because it comes out so fast. That being said, you should know that before you pick Fiora and try and riposte it every time. Yeah, I don't know. Delta Centauri just was so patient with it, and he just knew that Paco, if he just looked at Paco the wrong way, that he'd try and throw a riposte.
It was such a good mind game, and
But yeah.
I don't know, it worked really well.
Yeah.
Delta Centauri played the crap out of that lane. It was very fun to watch.
Yeah, but I will say it is a really hard matchup. I've played it because I thought the exact same thing Paco did. I was like, dude, I can outplay this. I never play top lane. I never play Fiora, but I could beat this set. No problem.
The raw big dick confidence is what you want to see.
That's what I want to see. Can I just say what I want this week? I want to see more high tempo jungling. I've said it before, and now we're gonna see a Doma on the Rift, and I am so excited because he is. I've talked about it before. I'm just so excited. I'm really excited. But Sasha did good. Sneezy Boy did good in that high tempo play. All I'm saying, just play like you got nothing to lose.
Yeah, and I guess the other one for that question would be mid lane Slazer Beams. We were excited for that mid lane matchup.
Yeah, we all were.
But, jitters happens. And then all of Ocean for game 1.
In terms of producers, I put myself as the underperformer. I had so many technical difficulties. I just did a big stream test last night and tried to get my stream to drop frames, and it refused to. So hopefully this week will be better.
I got a message from Cop saying he doesn't know if Vzobs is around, so I don't know if we have a alternate player to hop in.
We can get Valib in. Valib had signed up, but Karandi Cakes had to boot him because priority goes to the people that don't play Sunday. So if Valib is down, Valib goes in, but only if he plays Elise, I think. What
about Blueprint? Is he around? I guess I can ask him.
Yeah, I mean we still got a few minutes before we can start up.
Oh, speaking of, I should probably get into that lobby.
Oh, I should get into that lobby.
You should.
I should also get.
I didn't even have League up yet.
Ooh, do you get bonus points for playing called out champs? Maybe not actual bonus points, but maybe if you do a good job and if you get my agreement, I'll send you a sticker, dude. If I call out a champion,
on a fluid champ.
Yeah, if you pop off if you play Fluid League of Legends, I will send you a sticker, and you got to pop off. It's high tempo early, huh?
Is Zach a fluid champ?
No, he's semi-solid. He's semi-fluid.
Looks like we have Valib and Blueprint around, so we can pick one.
Probably Blueprint.
Definitely
Wait.
Blueprint, not on a main roster.
Yeah, I'm loading up League. Cool. Can we just throw this to a quick timer so that I can, I don't know, grab a drink and maybe also turn my standing desk into a sitting desk? Because last Sunday I did 4 hours of standing while casting and my legs fucking hurt.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us tonight for Rekt After Dark. We appreciate having you, and please stay tuned. In about 5 minutes, we're going to be throwing it off to the first sub games. I believe we'll be playing 2 tonight.
Yep.
And
2.
Yeah, just stay tuned for that. So we'll see you in a little bit.
We don't have
I
J
don't-
move, but that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll
Doing
make
this.
it. We'll make it work. So, fam, welcome to Sub League Thursday. Let's go. We got some banger teams here.
Yo,
Yo.
am I Zabel now?
Yeah, because you turned off your camera.
I don't recall doing that. but
That's a weird thing
here
to
we go.
do.
You permanently be able from now on. Spill that hookah smoke into the camera.
Yeah. Let's get some beautiful Jamu back.
All right, so we are we gonna do the shot bet before or after they do champ select?
Why don't we do it after they do champ select, just so we can
Alright.
get this ball rolling. But I mean, we're still putting out. We put out the ready check. Neither teams have committed to being ready, but yeah. So the way that this works is, for those of you that don't know, the teams of all these players are basically going to be scored individually based off whether or not they win or lose based off their first game of the night played. If you get a win, you get a point. If you don't get a point. At the end of this season, we're going to take the top 5 players with the most points, and we'll be doing real nice, like, whiskey cups with engravings saying your name and all that jazz and all the good shit. And it's going to be juicy. Oh, we never even decided on names for these teams. So I think right now I have it as I'm still stuck on. I have my setup from Krug's Gromp, which is not accurate.
No, that is
Yo,
not.
Let's let chat decide, maybe.
Chat. Yeah, that's a good call.
Time for a poll.
Oh God, I won't do a poll, but we'll figure it out.
We'll just take the first 2 names you guys throw up into the chat. But I like it. Morgana ban at Mr. Neat right off the bat. Pretty smart. Taking away that comfort pick for him.
There we go. All right, I like the Poppy ban. I don't think they're gonna. I think that there might be a chance that Paco does not play Fiora here. I don't think they're gonna pinch his champ pool quite enough if they ban Poppy. Hot take.
Yeah, the Fiora's still up.
That's weird. That's a weird bug.
That's a very weird bug. Do you think Paco's gonna self-ban it?
That'd be a funny move. That'd be a total Chad move.
Look at this Mr. Neat respect. 2 bans getting drawn, and they left up the Blitzcrank. That's an interesting one.
I like the Twitch ban against XKR. I don't care. I don't know who XKR is. He puts out a mean recruitment post, but if you're getting an 80 carry, like a high elo 80 carry on Twitch, I'm big scared.
That is for sure. And we get an Instalock Graves, most likely going over to Sonic M&A.
Subs versus Destroyers. I like subs versus Destroyers.
It's a pretty funny name. It's clever. The Leona first pick for Mr. Neat. It's not the safest blind pick support, just because you can get a lot of disengage in that bot lane. But, you know, showing off what you got, going in for that all-in champ. I like it.
But is it Rekt leaguable? You have to ask yourself, that may not be the safest pro pick, blind pick, but is it the safest? Ooh, there's a dogtail in Sable's camera that y'all can't see.
Will it Rekt?
Yeah, in the world of Rekt, is this Rektable?
I think so. Unless Dingus Slayer has the nastiest Janna we've ever seen in our lives.
Wait, is Sonic playing jungle? Is he? Oh wait, he's playing Graves. That's sweet.
80 carry jungle, I like it. But the Tristana Leona lane is just such an all-in, fuck your day up kind of comp. And they pick Jhin into it, which is an immobile 80 carry, so if Mr. Neat and Valve can pop off early, it's going to be looking a little rough for XKR.
True.
Vygar lock in.
True.
Love to see it.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's good. That's one of Radamanthic's really good champ. Radamanthic's coming from, I mean, he has a background of playing in a couple other leagues, which I think is where he gets his insane skills. Other leagues. So, we're going to bring him down to our level. Right, boys?
In the Oriana pickup for Ventage. new person in the league. Haven't seen them before.
Is it Ben Tage
We'll
or
have-
Ben Taj? I like Ben Taj better. But,
I like Ventage too. I think.
right? It just sounds cleaner. Ben Tage makes me think of Ellen Page.
Or just vintage. Just vintage.
Ventage.
Short and sweet.
Raw
Vintage.
vintage. Some raw, unadulterated vintage.
Bentagey.
Ventage.
Bentage.
Yeah, that's
there it is. There, that's the sauce. We nailed it.
Hey yo, Bentage.
Ventage sauce, best kind of sauce. Darius banned, coming out against Colonel Paco. So that's 2 top laners now
Dude.
banned against him.
I mean, if Darius is
So-
banned, you might as well just play Fiora.
Who does Aerofox play in the top lane normally?
He plays tanks. He's a tanky boy.
Tanky boy, for sure.
And they're not banning any tanks.
Yeah, it's because they want the Fiora pick.
I wouldn't be
Really?
surprised if we saw like a Scion or something.
It's gonna be a redemption story for Paco in this one.
I mean, it's also a story of sad brother versus brother. Colonel Paco and Aerofox having played together season 3 on Brambleback. Yeah, this is a sad day.
Ooh, the Kane ban against MBG Tactic.
Put your Rip Sables in the chat.
Just did one.
You just banned out his champ pool. Sables on the cast, not in the game.
They actually spelled it out. SZABL. Just kidding.
If you look closely, you can actually see they did spell it out.
Is Valo playing ADC? He is. Ooh, Colonel Paco with the Shen. Shen's a hell of a
Also-
drug. Nice. Maokai. Dude.
Okay, and the brand support locked in with Jin in the bottom lane. It's kind of a scary lane. If you get hit by 1 CC down there, you're going to take a lot of combos. to
Yeah,
get
it's
down.
a lot of gank set up there from the Leona Tristana going into such immobile champs. But the poke from Brand and Jin is absolutely insane. So we'll have to see. Then
The set. Now, do we think
Shen
set
jungle.
Ooh,
Or
River
Shen.
Shen?
Shen
I
top.
like it. Shen jungle.
It's set top. I like it.
Yeah.
Paco
Fire.
using this to learn the matchups.
Technology, and Set does so well into these tanks because he can outtrade and doesn't have a resource that he has to use. So his ability to trade with Aerofox in this lane is going to be quite frustrating for the Maokai.
Yeah, Riot Games was big stinkers and they nerfed Maokai this last patch. So we're big sad there. Also, everyone should be playing Scion jungle. Because Scion got those big jungle nerfs. You absolutely need to be doing it. This shit's wild.
So let me paint you a picture real quick.
Hmm.
The subs on the blue side are doing pretty well. They're really good. The Maokai gets really, really big and beefy, right? Has this giant, a lot of giant items. His health bar is at 5,000, and then team fight rolls around. You have a Vigar, Jin, Brand standing next to each other in the backline, and Set just walks in, ults that giant Maokai on top of him.
And?
Yeah, no, he destroys them with one ultimate.
And?
And that's it.
I'm almost there.
Paco wins the game with one ult.
And?
You got 3 squishy immobile champions and a giant Maokai, and that's such a juicy target for the
For the
set.
boss.
With the Oriana on top of that too is pretty beefy. That's a brutal combo.
Yeah, but Vigar is like the Rekt League most winning champ of all time. Maybe. Crandy Case, correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like Vigar is definitely up there as one of the most rectable champs there is. That and maybe Cho'Gath.
Mm.
I think that Infernal definitely skewed the stats on that one, though.
The doctor himself.
Dr. Professor. And he's in the
Oh,
house.
what's better, McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King hot take.
Got a quick Q&A in the chat.
Burger King fries is definitely better.
Burger King burger also better.
Burger King burger. You can't. The king of burger. It's in the name.
Yeah,
They're just
the
better.
king of the burger. What aren't
Something
they?
about their
McDonald's breakfast though, I would take McDonald's breakfast over Burger King breakfast.
they have
McDonald's?
Cine Minis though.
Cine Minis. Who has the Cine Minis?
Burger King.
Ooh,
That was a
Mm.
staple of my childhood. Generated
Travis
much
Scott,
excitement.
Dude, Jamu looks like he's like ready to be on like the Joe Rogan Experience. He looks like a podcaster. And he sounds like it
Got the-
too.
Put my hand on the mic arm.
Yeah, you sound great.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Also, I just think
too.
that chicken nuggets from McDonald's are big sus. There's been too many times I've been in there and gotten a piece of cartilage, and it creeps me the fuck out, and it makes me want to never eat chicken. So I haven't had chicken in like, I don't know, hot sec.
It's true.
It's been a hot sec.
Sometimes.
You're not gonna want
And
that.
I think the Burger King Dr. Pepper, the syrup is just hits different than the McDonald's one.
Built
don't know.
different. It's built different.
I don't know if they have like a deal with like Dr. Pepper for some like proprietary syrups, but they got it.
Oh man, the word destroyer
You got it figured
is
out.
destroying this text box.
Let's talk about these players for a second.
Oh,
Who's-
okay.
Yeah, sorry. Take away from the fun. Who is a sub and who is still a free agent for teams to be picked up?
Off the top of my head, XKR is a free agent. Sonic M&A is not. Aerofox is a free agent. Mr. Neat is not. Valid plays. Ben Taj is a free agent. MBG Tactic is not a free agent. Colonel Paco is main roster.
For now.
For
For now.
Yikes.
Pending
Just kidding, just
another
kidding,
1
dude,
in
I'm
11
sorry.
performance.
Dude, if you can't win a mug, win a whiskey cup.
Facts.
For real. He might be
Um,
like, hey, send me down.
Yeah,
Send me down the
put me down.
minors.
Put me down,
Going
coach.
for the low ball. High ball.
based off of these teams, are you guys going subs or destroyers? And keep in mind, this is your shot bet.
Ooh.
So we gotta wait till after the game for the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
we're
we
doing
have
that.
an
Unless
in-game
unless
shot
you're-
bet too?
I mean, you can make as many bets as you want during the game, but
Sure.
Who's subs and who's destroyers? Blue side subs?
blue side subs, reds are destroyers.
All right, I put a shot on destroyers winning.
I put a shot on Aerofox wedding.
Yeah, I'm going subs.
All
Which
right,
is
I'll tie it up and go destroyers. We got 2 and 2.
XKR's recruitment post was just that good that I believe.
It was
the
good.
entire team.
That's what I read. That is Rekt League material. You know,
That's what I'm
I'm
saying, man.
also non-related to this game. Shot bet. Who's got the first hype video of the season?
Ooh.
Ocean.
We don't know. Could be
I don't know,
Scuttle.
man.
Jamu, come on.
I don't know,
Help me out
man.
here. Bet on yourself.
I'm
so you
kind
don't
of
take a
I'm
shot.
kind of the graphics guy now.
Yeah. See, dude, he doesn't have time.
Ooh, are you a graphics guy? Because I think Scuttle kind of beat you there.
That recruitment
Thanks.
post was, I think, number 2.
Hey Sable, are you good with having the sub goal just floating like right underneath your chin?
Absolutely.
Good.
That's where my chin prefers. I have a little chin rest.
Good, because I don't want
get
those
tired.
those subs to feel bad, but at the same time,
Oh, good flash though. Getting out of this, that was
who flashed?
very smart.
What game time? I'm at 57 seconds
I
right
have
now.
57
same.
seconds.
Oh, I am
minute.
40.
Okay, I was thinking you were behind because you said good flash, and I was like, they're already back in the. It's like, wait,
Game's
I
already
think we
over,
called
dude.
already.
That's
Yeah, what
game's
the hell?
over, bro.
Next is excited.
We're at a minute 12 right now.
Yep. Sorry. No, it was just lagging behind.
Chad, are there
Okay.
game sounds? This is the real test. If I actually
Oh
fix
yeah,
my
game
shit,
sounds.
we got game sounds.
All right, guys. Where do you think First Blood's going?
Nope.
He said no.
Oh wow. Okay.
First blood, going
Yeah,
onto the
first
gin. Going onto the gin. He burned his flash early. I think he's gonna get jumped on by Mr. Neat with just the exhaust level 2 combo.
I think it's kind of interesting. Mr. Neat went for the exhaust instead of ignite.
Yeah, he's probably wishing Ignite now.
Nice with the objective timers too.
These objective timers are dope.
I love
Shout
it.
out to Adoma for figuring out how to get those
Wait, do you guys have objective
sports
timers?
I didn't even do
You
anything.
turn them on with the interface menu,
Oh.
and if you enabled the ones that Matt told us about in the chat. you
Oh,
have
okay,
the
cool. I didn't know
FPS
that was the
timers.
last part. Look at that. That's hot.
Pretty dope.
Interesting. So I got the game sounds working last night, but not tonight. It's weird.
You have to change it in the mixer every time.
I shouldn't have to.
Well, it's a lot of damage in the mid lane onto Bentage, just kind of eating auto attacks, but
They
trading
duke
back a
it
lot
out,
onto
though.
Adamantix too.
Yeah, it's
Electric
looking
gate's
real
flying
juicy.
everywhere.
I wonder when the junglers are gonna come sniff this out.
Ooh, Mr. Neat going in On to XKR, that flash is down, but they got double stunned up by the Brand. The exhaust on XKR now has that fourth shot available, goes into Valib, but the heal comes through. One more auto attack's gonna do it. Flashes, and the first blood goes to Valib. Jumping back on to the bot lane on the Dingus Slayer. Gets flash stunned again. One more auto. Oh my god, Valib with the double kill.
This guy's a jungler, right?
Well, now they're actually going to switch Rovian into jungle, depending on the matchup.
Oh, baby, I think we got game sounds. Somebody tell me. There we go.
Sonic going in after Paco, good flash to get away. Red buff slow is down, but the big shield saves him. It's a huge wave shoving into him. They could dive this if they wanted.
Absolutely. Looks like they're gonna opt not to, and that play in the bot lane was so sick by Valve.
Watch mid,
It's
watch
exactly
mid.
what we want to see.
Oh, wait, mid's not going to do anything. Mid's not doing anything. I thought that Shen was ganking Ori. Turns out, that's not the case.
They're on the same team.
Same team, same team. But if you guys like new tech, fam, you like those objective timers? Check this shit out. Ooh.
Is it
Zoom
game
out.
sounds?
We got game sounds back.
What?
Yeah, we got the crazy zoom out again.
Wow.
We're back, fam. Shout out to
You're in
Adoma
there.
for doing some Googling. We probably could have done this a long time ago, but we just didn't even know this was a Googleable thing.
J-Mo, that was the least excited WoW I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
Wow. He's behind enemy lines here. Pulling the Owen Wilson wows out.
Wow.
Colonel Paco with the Facebreaker top lane, getting some nice auto attacks on the Aerofox. I think he might try to trade. Misses the sweet spot though on the Haymaker, but still going to follow up with more autos. Aerofox should be able to just walk it out. Mr. Need again in the bot lane on XKR. Gets stunned up. Tristana jumps right on top of him, and that's a lot of damage going down to the Jin. One more auto attack's going to do it with the bomb. And jumps right back in.
Oh, let's go!
Crazy,
That
dude.
is impressive, Valid. No cooldowns on Brand. Never mind, there it is. One more auto attack minions. Yeah.
Takes him out.
Dr. Professor Nee is fucking in the house. He's going hard in the paint. Hot damn.
Shen is coming. They'll see him on a ward. Graveson's
Turn this around.
yeah.
Nice
Oh, look at that.
Oh!
And meanwhile, top lane actually missed a kill. It looked like Set ended up dying.
To the tower.
And then
The minions?
the minions take out Maokai. Oh no.
It's an absolute bloodbath in the top lane.
I
So much
love Sub
velocity of a
Thursdays.
play.
Lukewarm take, I love Sub Thursdays.
I'm gonna go off on a theory right there and say that Aerofox was laughing way too hard at Colonel Paco and died to the minions because of it. Just didn't have his hands on the keyboard and wasn't paying attention because he was laughing too much.
That sounds plausible.
Let's do a bet on Viger stacks
Mhm.
by 25 minutes.
Alright, so for context, we are at
20 minutes.
29 right now.
Okay, 25 minutes. I think he'll have 130. Is this price of right rules?
Price of
Price.
right?
Price is right? Yeah.
I don't know what those rules are.
I don't know what those rules are.
You know, make up your own rules then. I'm done.
Just over
can't
or
talk.
under, I guess.
Yeah. Alright.
Guess I'll just never talk again.
I don't watch that anime, I'm sorry.
All right, 20 minutes. Over under is 130.
20 minutes, I'm saying 200.
So over.
Oh.
Wait, I don't know how this is
Over.
working.
Can I just say
I don't know
200 if
what's
I'm
going on.
close I win?
I don't know, but we got Mr. Neat going in on the Viger. Oriana Ball is down, got that shield, but the shockwave is a little bit late after the flash. But it's enough to pull the drag
Almost
pressure
a
wave
steal
of the
there.
dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna go with let's go with 100 Vigar stacks.
So what is it? If you go over, you lose?
And it's 20 minutes, right? Or is it 25 minutes?
So I can't go
I'm so
over.
confused, dude. I don't know how to make this bet.
So
Can we get-
basically, its price is right. Whoever's closest without going
Don't stop
over
saying
gets-
Price is Right. That doesn't mean anything to me.
You just explained it though.
I
Price is
literally said the price.
I was
If
watching-
you bet 200, so if it's 199, you lose. And if I'm the closest at 130, then I win.
And
That's
it's
whoever's
20,
closest
20
without
minutes or
going over.
25 minutes.
Oh,
25.
okay.
Yeah.
See, Jamu
20.
described it great. He just
25
didn't say
minutes?
Price is Right.
All right, if it's
Price
25
is
minutes, I'm
wrong,
going for
bitch.
125.
No, it's 20 minutes.
Okay, then 100 is mine for sure. Okay. All right, price is wrong, bitch.
Wait, let's
What?
get an update first before we
It's
decide.
wrong, Bobby.
I'm saying 120. I'm putting it
Ooh, I
120.
don't know. Colonel Paco could have just ulted Sonic M&A back into his own tower there, but opts to go instead for Aerofox. I think he might have actually been able to pick up a kill onto the Graves, but doesn't pop that ability and then ends up just getting out. But I think he could have got a kill there.
XKR
Yeah,
with
we're
the call.
actually starting to see a pretty big CS lead in that top lane.
Yeah, it's getting massive.
All right. Wait, so what were the bets? Let's get this down.
All right.
Let's get this down.
I'm saying 125. 129 stacks.
I'm going 105.
All right, I had 130.
All right, I got 100.
Unlike Brian, I'm not changing it. But you also just gamed yourself because you always want to go one higher than the other person.
I just want to pick a number. I just want to. I don't know about. I just want to know if I'm closer. I just want to win.
I just kind of want to take the shot.
I just,
Yeah, that's fair.
I want the shot.
Shoot
I got
your
some-
shot,
I got
man.
Some aviation, I got some aviation gin in the fridge.
Ooh,
How about some Pink Whitney?
Ooh, Pink
That's
Whitney, dude. I love
aviation.
Pink Whitney.
what the hell is that?
That's
Oh, Brian,
It's
a
what?
vodka
alcohol.
It's like a strawberry
vodka
vodka.
brand.
Strawberry
made
pink
by
lemonade
a
vodka. not
professional
strawberry.
hockey player.
Okay.
Yep. Who does a podcast?
Yeah, I
He has
love
a
I love
podcast?
Spittin' Chicklets. I love Spittin' Chicklets, dude. Shout out to Spittin' Chicklets. Shout out to Biz Nasty and Wit.
Oh, big action in the mid lane. That was a ball
Yes.
swirl.
Get
What's it
flash
called?
and get out of the cage. But walks into it instead.
What's the Oriano called again?
Shockwave.
Shockwave. Thank you.
Speaking about some shockwaves, we have some moves in the top lane. Oh, never mind. Airfox sniffing this out and backing away, seeing the yank coming.
I love that segue.
Good read.
Speaking of shockwaves, top lane.
No, I was gonna make some shockwaves in the game. It was gonna be there.
It was. I don't know. Just like your 130 bet's gonna be there.
Yeah, it is. All right, it's gonna be there.
Come
but I
on,
thought the
man.
set was gonna pick up the Maokai and drop him down, create a shockwave on the ground. It was getting there, but like nothing
Fair.
happened.
It's fair.
You're talking about. What do you think about the Vygar taking electrocute? Instead of
That's
glacial?
fine. That's
I don't
that's
like
meta.
I don't like it. I think
Why?
you,
I think Glacial is just so good. Like you don't need damage on Vigar, you scale up.
or even just fuck. What is
Sonic
that one? It gives
slap.
move speed.
In the CS department.
Phase
Phase
rush.
rush?
He's
Yeah,
sitting
phase
on
rush.
a word, but. Oh
Ooh.
God, Sonic. Sonic, you're gonna make me cyberbully.
Is that the Victorious Graves skin
That is.
on
I-
Sonic?
I believe
Is he,
it
is he flexing that he got gold once?
I think he's gotten gold
Something I
more than
cannot do this season.
once. Wait, dude, you're still silver?
Oh, he could have
Flex?
flashed and got that kill top lane,
You
I
want to
think.
talk about it?
I'm sorry, I just didn't know.
Our flex win rate's not that great.
What do you mean? Oh, Paco with a big whiff for Reno.
Ooh, a shockwave immediately in mid lane from the teleport Beretta Manthix, but gonna still be safe. Bentab's sitting pretty low. Has to be careful for that Vygar ultimate. Jungler fight here. Graves 2 levels up though.
So,
Yeah,
Mr. Jungler, have you
Sonic's
played
been
any
farming
Shen?
really well.
So have you played any River Shen yet?
I love River Shen.
Why?
It is very fun.
Tell me more about it. Like why? Why?
You got the global presence from the jungle. You never know where he's coming from. His clear is actually really healthy. Oh shit.
Oh, Aerofox going hard, getting him rooted up under tower. Good play, good turnaround right there.
Dude,
Yeah, strong ganks, healthy clear. All around fun time.
I'm not seeing the strong ganks yet, but I believe you. But strong
He'll show
vision
us.
control for sure.
It's kind of fun because you can go into that kind of Shen laking
Sonic's-
where you
Sonic's going
are
into
the
top
split
lane.
monster.
Paco with the interesting use of the haymaker there. And now with the Shen taunt straight on top of the Graves. Sonic gonna barely make it out. Has the red buff taking him down, but it's not gonna be enough. And Mr. Neat again going in on the bot lane with the stun after the flash of Jin, but they're getting just roasted by this brand damage. Valid is so low after the explosion. Mr. Neat trying to do what he can to tank for his teammate, but a few more auto attacks from XKR and Dragon Dingus Slayer is gonna do it.
Yeah, that was really well played from Dingus Slayer, hitting the ult onto both of them while they're standing next to each other, so it just bounced every single time it could. Well played.
Large amount of damage. It looks like they're opting to go for the dragon here.
Colin Parker looks like a totally different person on set.
It turns out Set is actually a totally different champion. So it's ends up performing
Is that a hot
better
take?
here.
Wait.
Oh,
He just took like 4 tower shots right there.
speaking of takes, Colonel Paco taking about 4 tower shots.
He just knew that he couldn't
Yeah,
take
did
5,
that.
so that's
That's honestly a good point.
Math. It's just math, honestly.
He was basing anyway, so
Get
doesn't
a
really
stack counter on this Vigar here. We're up to 71.
Oh my god, you guys are
So-
so toast.
We're on par for getting that sweet 100.
For that sweet 129.
Yeah, the stacks ramp up though. You know?
I don't know, man.
Just
Only if you kill
He's
minions.
got cooldown built in.
that sounds
He's
like a
getting more
conspiracy,
AP.
man.
But he's also missing a lot of them, so you gotta factor that in. He missed the past 2 or 3 cannon minions with his.
He's got it. He's got it.
We need Bentage to get some more
Ooh,
shockwaves.
Aerofox with some
Pushing out
juicy
there.
plate money. Looking like the bus boy up there cleaning up all the plates.
It's a good one.
I do like that.
As
been
the
saving
founder
it.
of the busboy meme, I'm just gonna keep milking it until there's no more milk.
Didn't even split the tips with his servers either, so it's kind of a feels bad man.
I don't know, man. I'm all about some thick trees. We need some thicker trees nowadays.
We got a little bit of Alcove Gaming here coming out from Sonic M&A in the bot lane. Just being sneaky. Secret Agent Graves hiding out.
Side
Might
note,
have to wait.
has anyone actually used this blast cone on the Infernal map down in these alcoves?
No. Oh god.
I feel like they
Uh-oh.
added them. They're useless.
Well, they're here. The root goes in Tristana, but she's already jumped away, and now Mr. Need, with a good ultimate, going to disengage the rest of the team and just walk it out, not having to burn any summoners there for the side of the destroyers, and wasting a lot of Sonic M&A's time.
Yeah, it was
Meanwhile,
really good buffer in the
in
jump.
the top lane, Colonel Paco with a nice face breaker.
Top
Someone's
lane's just a big
auto
beef
cancel
fest.
as well.
Ooh, but more action in the bot lane.
Rooted it so
Cataclysm's
much
going down. Valib is slain. Mr. Need is getting hit by the curtain
shot,
column.
first
Shot after shot.
Oh,
Do we got
good.
him?
Close, dude.
Tickle him, baby.
Professor Neat.
25 HP, Dr. Need getting out by the skin
Uh-oh.
of his teeth.
XKR going rogue with that W. Ooh, but in the mid lane, we missed Radamanthix getting the juicy kill there.
Bentage
And,
will,
he's up to
Adele's back.
92 stacks.
Oh, yikes.
92?
He has
92.
4
Oh,
minutes,
no.
4 minutes to miss 7 stacks.
I said 105.
Or miss much more than 7, actually. Only get 7.
He did just miss a cannon right after I said that, so I feel bad. He
I'm
lived
telling
with
you.
like 1 health.
This top lane's about
Super
to get
unlucky.
I just feel like Aerofox is about to turn on.
Ooh, teleport in the bot lane, come from the Orianna onto Dingus Slayer. And that's a dead Dingus right there.
What is a dead dingus? It's not the type of dingus you want to see if you are a fan of the submarines, but dead he is.
I like me alive, Dingus.
Yeah,
You're gonna want an alive dingus for sure. Ooh, a lot of damage coming out here from Sonic.
I'm loving
On
the
to Colonel
Sonic
Paco,
base
but-
play, dude.
Colonel Paco with the fail flash over the wall and just gets a shotgun right to the dome. Gonna end up falling there. The anime character dead right next to this mountain. Looks like he's sort of embedded in it.
I missed that. I was
Sonic
watching this big
running the
bottom
mid lane.
push because nobody is answering it.
Yeah, they got 4 strong here with the Herald in the bot lane. They're gonna take another tower.
They might even take one more. No, they're done. They're done. They're peacing out.
but Sonic returning in the mid lane with Radamanthix, picking up that mid lane turret. Not the best trade, but you take what you can get at that point.
Yeah, not the worst
If you're
trade.
though. Neil, Mr. Neat going in, missing the ultimate, going in with the E though, taking out Sonic.
Oh man, that guy's a family, dude. Oh, Radamanthix be able to pick up a kill there under tower though.
Double?
Good heal.
Gosh,
Keeps him alive.
He's lucky. He's a lucky gamer.
he's a lucky lucker dog.
Dude, 17 minutes. How we looking? I guess Radamanthix is dead. I can't check.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
interesting. The Void Staff first item there. That's a true flex.
That is
riddle
interesting,
me that?
especially since he's the only magic damage source in his team. Getting that percentage penetration is a little odd. Typically, you see flat pen built when you're the solo magic damage dealer, but Looks like he likes his stabs.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's a big staff.
Maybe he meant to build MR.
106 on the Vigar stack count, so I'm
Should be on
eliminated.
AD Oriana. That's the real error there.
He's got 2 minutes left for another 24 stacks. And with this big mini wave, I think he might be able to do it.
All right, I'm already out.
Same.
Oh wait, no, I'm under. So that's
No,
I'm
yeah,
good,
you're
right?
not out yet.
All right.
Oh, it's done. Ooh, I'm under too.
Price is right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Price is right. Well, yeah, but Zabel's, you're already out since.
Oh yeah, true.
Somebody want to say something here?
Well, the
Yeah,
shockwave
funny.
landed, but he ended up dying. Simon flashing the wall. The baby cage is making him baby rage, but it looks like Radamanthix is going to just end up falling here in the middle of 4. As the rest of the team, the second's the big dunk, but dies in midair and doesn't actually get the damage to proc. Mr. Neat flashing away. The burn might just take him out, and it does from the Brand. The Graves ultimate just to make sure that kill was going through as the last member standing for Destroyers is MBG Tactic, walking it out. That's 4 kills for 1 for the side of the subs.
And what a good fight for the subs. That was crazy. The Aerofox ultimate with the Dingus Slayer ultimate on top of it just did so much work. They couldn't go anywhere, and Destroyers got destroyed.
But there's not a huge gold lead. I mean, it's like, what, 900? And you got 2 dragons? I don't know. We take those. Who's got scaling?
Viger.
Scales.
I mean,
Vigar.
Vigar's fine,
Yeah.
but
You need to
he's
go
like
out.
single target. I don't know, man. I don't ever really buy the whole, like, Vigar scaling thing just based off the amount of times I've seen late game Vigar lose. Sorry, Jamie.
No, dude. Well, yeah. Me last year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Big sad.
Yeah. You tried hard.
All right. 50 seconds. No, he didn't stack it.
Oh my god, am I gonna win
Stack
it?
1Q. It's not 129. No.
Am I a genius?
No.
I'm a genius! I'm a genius!
It just hit 130.
It was too late.
Holy
though. It
shit,
was
I'm a
20 and
fucking
2
genius!
seconds. Oh my god.
I mean, we all knew I was smart, but damn!
Hey, first off, you said 200 at first, so you changed it.
Yeah, because I didn't know.
We got a big shutdown in the mid lane. Valve going in under the turret onto Dingus Slayer. Good trade though. A lot of damage being pulled back. And Dingus Slayer once again on this brand, showing up.
Oh my god, I'm the smartest man alive.
What number did you pick?
I picked 129.
129.
I got 129.
Oh, you went 1 over.
No, it was 129 at 20.
Yep.
It was 129 at 1950, and then Radamanthix once again missed a cannon for the Q, so I didn't get 130.
Oh my god.
The Vigar expert. Brian the Broken.
Dude's a genius.
Sable, I got 120. Oh, he's not. 129. I got exactly 129 at 20 minutes.
That's pretty
What?
On the
five
money.
minutes,
You'd love to see it. Price is right, after all.
The price was perfect, baby. Price was perfect. Does that mean I don't get to take a shot?
No, you don't have to. You got it right.
Oh, no shot for you. Jokes on you.
dude.
You get that.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Loser. What a loser.
Oh man.
Oh, man. So Valib massive right now. The farm is a little lacking though, so where he could be at 2 items, he's actually behind on items to the gen.
I mean, yeah. What other critiques do we have about Valve? What other things do we find not sufficient?
Didn't play Elise, which I think you're pretty upset about as well.
I like the high tempo jungler for upgrades though. This is the kind of meta I wanted to see in sub league.
You're gonna want that, for sure.
Look at this guy. Look at this Sonic. This Sonic character.
Yeah, he's got Rift Herald too.
Oh yeah.
He's got his rollerblades on. He's delivering you
that.
all the American fried foods you could ever want.
Dude, this man
Yeah,
is
and-
the American dream.
Destroyers
Sonic.
aren't even responding right now. He's going to be able to pick up an inhibitor turret for this.
God,
Mr.
Mr.
Ben,
Neat
Neat
is
just,
out.
Ben Tage is trying to retreat.
Mr. Neat just getting obliterated in the mid lane, trying to solo defend against the Vygar brand and Jin and gonna end up falling there as they push
MBG
the next
Tactic
tower.
has to be real careful. He makes me sweaty. He's like skirting on the back there. He's gonna take the long way home.
Yeah, he is absolutely behind enemy lines. See if they catch Sonic M&A here. Not gonna hit the taunt, ends up shorting that one. Might have been a kill, might be a kill regardless. Tristana, one more auto attack.
Oh no!
Mid-air dies and the brand damage is massive.
Alright, Paco got
Into
it.
the back line. Doing a lot of work here, but there's no haymaker left. He's gonna end up falling. Madamanthics
Yeah,
with
went
the
a
kill.
little early with that.
It was a good E though. He got 2 people with a stun, which was really cool.
Yeah.
It was good if the rest of his team was alive, but unfortunately
Yeah.
Paco went in by himself.
If he had a
as he is
haymaker,
wont
Nah, he
to
got the
do.
kill on the jungle.
if he had a
That was-
haymaker, that would have actually been super sick. And I think that
Yeah.
there might have been a world where he probably didn't need to burn it.
But it was perfect. He took down the jungler before Dragon. And it didn't matter because the other team got it anyway.
You want to deny those smite stacks to the graves for sure.
You do. It's kind of a mental game.
Dude, this is a big mental game. That's why I can only play with Endo. We have that mental synergy together.
It's for sure what you want.
Yeah. So the early game, it looked like the destroyers were gonna walk away with this one, with that bot lane being so fed. But this brand and Jin have been doing so much work. And now we have a 4K gold lead for the side of subs. So what do you guys think?
I think
Are
who do you
Troy's
think's gonna
be
get
able
the
to come
first
back?
fanny pack of the game? That's my question.
It just seems to. I mean, with the lack of CS on the jungler and the AD carry for the destroyers, it just seems like they're going to fall further and further behind. The Tristana does scale moderately well, but the Jhin is just so big right now. And there's so much CC and protection for XKR to be able to fire away in this backline with the baby cage and the Maokai peeling. There's not really a lot that can get on top of them.
Yeah, Sonic's playing. I don't know. His scoreline doesn't show it, but this dude is jacked in terms of gold. He's up like
He just looks
2K.
he just looks smooth with the Graves plays.
Yeah, he does.
I can never do it.
I look
So it's fun to
bad.
watch.
So Paco does have TP up. He's getting some deep vision into the jungle to make sure he's safe.
Oh, you think he's gonna go for a reach around?
He might be
He
trying to, but Leona's not around. Never mind, he's just basing.
Things I love.
Dude, he rethinks it. I would rethink it. I would so go for the reach around.
It's kind of
Yeah, we-
interesting though, because they have no vision on Baron right now, and the destroyers don't know if they're on it. I mean, they see Aerofox top lane, but that's really the only person they saw before this mini wave pushed up. So subs could have easily just started Baron there without having any vision from destroyers to check it.
Absolutely, and they do it so fast too with the double mage, especially the Landers and the brand just burning that Baron down. The double mage, double AD carry is going to do that pretty quick. We didn't touch on this, but there is 2 dragons on either side, so the next dragon coming up in 2 minutes and 20 seconds will determine soul point for one of these teams, and you'd have to think that whoever can get the Infernal Soul in this game is going to have a pretty big edge, regardless of if there's a couple thousand gold lead or not.
All right, I got a hot take, or I'm not a hot take. I've got a spicy question.
Ooh,
Do you think one of these teams could take out what? How many of the current Rekt League teams could one of these teams take out? And which one and why?
so right now, I'm just gonna phrase it this way. Right now, I think Air Drake is the weakest team we've seen so far, based off week 1. And I don't. I'm not sure.
Anyone willing to sack up and give me an answer?
I think subs could be somewhat.
Yeah, I think subs could beat Air Drake. I think subs could maybe contend with Krugs as well, from what we've seen from both of those squads.
Disagree with that second one.
Yeah, it's a maybe. So Air Drake's a hard, definitely would get a win. Krugs is a little more of a shot in the
And
dark.
is that with Worthy Dust in the equation or out of the equation?
For Air Drake?
Yeah.
That'd be in the equation.
I put him in the equation. I don't think subs could be Air Drake. I think their bot lane would do way too well. Because you'd have Wild Tortuga actually being able to farm on this Tristana, and with a 6-0 whatever 80 carry, he'd do super well. But Vantage getting bursted down right there by Sonic and XKR. A lot of damage. Dingus Slayer trying to follow up, but the Leona Flash will get him out. Set going in with a giant dunk. Shen on top of him. And he's going to do a lot of damage, but his team is not there to follow up. Jin is taunted up. Tristana jumping in, but it's a little bit too late. All the CC was already used. And Subs being able to just turn this one around.
Neat back in.
Sacrificing himself for the good of the squad.
Paco just casual right here. Casually backing.
Oh my god, what is happening?
And
Meanwhile,
Paco's that guy on the battlefield that just watched all his friends die. He's like, I'm just gonna pretend I'm asleep so nobody tries to touch me. I'm just gonna go take a nap over here.
Guys, I told you to back.
guys, I pinned you back.
Yeah, it was, again, it was a really nice engage from Paco and Tactic. If the rest of the team was right there, they would have wiped him. But unfortunately, nobody was around.
Also, did everybody take a shot for me nailing the Vigor stacks 100%? If so,
I mean, not right now. We have to walk away from the computer. It'll be in between the game.
Rip it.
You asked us to leave the cast right now?
I'll solo cast. I'll hold it down.
We need to see him on stream. We gotta all cheers together on stream.
Okay, fine.
Post game. This is Soul Point Dragon coming up for the Destroyers. If they can get this one, it's gonna put themselves in a pretty good position. It'll be Soul Point with number 3. Whew.
There we go.
They're on Soul Point.
Close.
Soul Point.
So, point?
Soul Point. Oh, teleport coming in the mid lane. Going to the top lane. He's gonna get some fun.
It's good value.
That's value.
Yeah, and Subs might just start with the Baron right here. They're thinking about it. Never mind, they're baiting it.
I'm feeling it. Oh, Mr. Neat.
The Doctor himself looking for a pick there onto Sonic, but able to dodge out with the quick draw. Start the Baron up and then just back away. I think they're looking to bait a fight here. Maybe bait the teleport out from Colonel Paco, who is still pushing that bottom side. You'd have to think when they bait that TP out, they just run this back, wait for him to go back to splitting.
Hot.
They really need a
lukewarm
pink
take.
ward in the set.
Yeah, I was gonna say also lukewarm take. The Subs team, their Baron take is ass.
Their Baron take's actually pretty good. With
I
the
guess they have
Brand,
Graves.
double AD carry.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Jin.
Brand burns that down really fast, and the double AD with the Vigar as well. Just the low cooldown spells. They clap that.
Okay.
MBG tactic.
That's why I said it was lukewarm.
That was actually pretty smooth.
I love the. That's my favorite form of humor. Is the under the breath like post conversation comments is low key my favorite. My favorite form of humor. It's very underrated.
Oh!
Wow, that's so much damage. Unfortunately, the Leona CC was not layered on top with it.
Bentage. Looking like Mr.
Mr. Neat.
Hokage over there.
It's looking like Hokage. Mr. Neat throwing out these Zenith blades left and right.
I think you take that as a win if you're Destroyers and don't try to push any further right here. Because the rest of the members still are strong and can burst you down. Especially if your set is not in the fight, which he's currently walking to top lane.
Yeah, teleport's still available, and this gold lead has been stagnant too, right? It's been about 4K for the past 12, 14 minutes, so it hasn't really grown for the subs, and that's something that you would be worrying about if you're on that side, because you know that the next Infernal Dragon will be the Soul Dragon if the Destroyers are able to pick that one up, and their scaling isn't too bad either with the set. Shen, Orianna, and Tristana all scale pretty well. I know Vigar is obviously, along with Brand, some pretty hard scaling AP Mage, but...
And they're starting Baron right now without sweeping the pit. XKCR sees Tristana in this bot lane, and they're just making the call to give it.
The Shen ultimate can join for a steal.
Yeah, but you can't fight without your Tristana.
Oh, and Shen actually doesn't get in with the ult because he gets killed by Radamanthix before that is able to come through, and that will be the smite coming down for Graves.
And I just want to say, as the jungler, Valve should have known he should not have been in the bot lane clearing that minions. He should have Colonel Paco with the TP up, down there. Seems like a big macro mistake from him.
Yeah, puts them in a pretty bad spot with that bottom lane inhibitor already down, and now the ability for the subs to push in this mid lane with the Baron empowered minions. It's going to be at least another inhibitor down for the destroyers, and puts them in a pretty tough spot. Especially because their wave clear is pretty lackluster without Bentage.
Yeah, nobody's here to actually defend this middle turret, so it's gonna go down pretty easily. The inhibitor is soon to follow. And what do you guys think? Do the destroyers have anything left back in the tank?
Yes.
They gotta pray
They
for
have the
that
Infernal
Infernal
Dragon
Soul.
option.
There's a sick wombo combo that's possible.
Oh!
Oh!
Knee!
That was insane. Shut down
Oh.
onto the brand, but there's
That's
so
what I
much
was
damage
talking
being
about.
passed back and forth. Valve is super low. Graves doing hard range with that ultimate. Now we have Orianna left alive,
man.
but Sonic cleans it up.
It looked so good for the destroyers, but they just get turned right back around on. The set was rooted up and couldn't get his combo off at the same time as the rest of the team. So unfortunately, the Jhin in the back line was left alive and able to dish out so much damage in that fight.
That with the brand pass was just scorching
Brand
everyone.
slapped that fight. And that'll do it.
And that's game one.
Game one.
Hell.
That's a
In the
sub.
book.
That's a sub victory.
Kind of a banger.
Oh,
All right,
big banger.
I'm gonna go get my shot glass.
Yeah, same.
Good call.
Yeah, good call. Oh wait, I don't have to.
Oh wait.
I'll get you on the next
Oh,
one.
but wait, I'm gonna get FOMO. I got big FOMO. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is just our time. You, me, just hanging out, holding down the fort. Everyone left me, but we still got each other, and that's enough for now. Hope everyone's having a real good night, and hope everyone has some decent plans for the weekend. I think the weather's supposed to be pretty shitty tomorrow, so that's awesome. I'm really pumped about that. Subs, looking strong. Destroyers, looking pretty good. That was a banger. Honestly, that was a great time. 34 minutes faster than the average win time of most current Week 1 Rekt League teams, unless your name is Brambleback. Other thoughts. I think Arrow Fox, as I kind of thought, was a Chad. Sonic, he looked great. Radamanthix, he had some questionable calls at times. He had other good calls at other times. He also managed to win me a shot bet, so props to him. How many games we play in? One? No, only game one counts towards your score for sub league, but we're gonna run another game after this if that works for everybody else. Shout outs to you, Sonic. But yeah. Looks like we got Sable back. Sable's the first one to return to the computer.
I'm here and I'm ready to drink some alcohol.
Hey yo. Word up. Cool. That one was the. Wait. Oh, I got an accomplishment for doing my World's Pick'ems. I thought I just unlocked an achievement by spectating a game. I was like, interesting. Interesting. That was a hell of a banger.
Interesting.
All right,
and
guys.
interrupt.
Now you guys can hold down the fort while I go grab something. Because I got FOMO.
I'm so upset. I'm gonna hold that over Radamanthus for the rest of his Rekt League career. Dude, like 1Q. He missed 3 right at the end too. It was just, it's upsetting, man.
For sure it feels bad. For sure it feels bad, man.
All right, well,
Hey, boys.
Just
for the
Hey, boys. Wait. Are you
ooh,
drinking?
fancy bottle,
Are we cheersing?
Hold on.
Zabel,
What are you
for
drinking,
picking
Jamin?
the wrong team. Here's
Yep.
to you.
Thing?
Good job, subs. You proved us wrong.
Was that a cheers
Ah.
for me?
That was not. That was to subs winning.
Oh, who did I guess?
Cheers.
Was I supposed to
You
take a
get-
shot there? No?
No, you guessed right.
Of course I did.
Zabel and I went destroyers.
Yep.
What can I guess right?
I'm so. Dude, that's so upsetting. I was so close. One over.
I think honestly that was probably the if that can that go in the Rekt top 5 plays of the week.
Sure.
That probably goes to the
Absolutely.
#1 slot.
Absolutely.
Maybe up there with Shu doing the 1v3. That was.
Well, this
that
would be
was
for week 2.
Is this
Yeah,
technically
we
week 2?
top 5.
Well, I
We're
guess.
going by like NFL rules where Thursday counts as the following week.
But this is week
Oh,
1
yeah,
of sub
well,
league.
that's our second episode, so it's
But
week
yeah,
2,
it's
right?
week on a sub league.
That's fair.
So yeah, how do you want to flesh that one? Jamie, did you get a haircut
It's
recently?
too confusing.
Did.
Yeah,
Looking fresh.
your sides look nice. I don't know what they're called.
Thanks.
Your barber
Well,
got an A+ in
I
geometry.
go to a salon.
A
Just,
saloon?
Anybody have the second lobby up and running, by the way?
No.
Oh, we sure can.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, please.
I'll do it again.
Ooh, wait. I want to see what's in my shop. All right. Over under that there's a Lee Sin skin in here. Or an Aurelion Soul skin.
That's not an over-under thing. There's
All right,
just
chat.
definitely-
Chat.
The price is right. The price is
Definitely
right. Is there Lee Sin skin? The price is right.
Price is right, Lee Sin skin.
Yes.
Price is right, a Soul skin. Is the
Yes.
right price right? Now.
12.
Wait, I got a Morgana skin. What
Corey
the hell?
price.
Pantheon. Never played that champion. Or is that Mordekaiser? I can't tell. They look the same.
Very similar looking boys.
Ooh, Ivern. Classic.
Bewitching Misfortune. It's a good one.
I don't know what that is. It's just some random chick. Nico. All right, I have one more skin left, and it's not a Lee Sin it, and I don't have Lee Sin or Acel yet. Do I
Ooh.
get it now?
Yes.
You bet a shot on it?
Yes.
All right.
Whoa.
Ooh, you were right!
Cool.
Oh,
It's
was it?
FPX Lee Sin.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Damn, I might get that.
All right, guys.
Looks
Here's
like-
to Brian the Broken with the 129 Viger stack. Yes.
Dude, that was genius. That was
Wait,
maybe the
again?
smartest thing I've ever done in my life.
Wait, 2?
No, it's just one. Did you already take yours?
Oh,
for
I
that?
already did mine.
Oh,
Check the tapes. Shit, my bad.
Check the tape. Round
Should've
up
waited
another.
for
Yeah, check the tapes.
All right,
pour it again.
No, it's
Take
gonna
one
turn me
before-
into finals caster J-Moo at that point.
hands
That's
up in the
Throwing
air.
hands around.
His hands are on the microphone. He's like Ricky Bobby after winning.
You're not first. You're last.
Am I good to join this lobby, or should I just hold off?
Yeah, it looks like we're down 1. XKR.
I have him as a friend.
Jamie, you can drop down, by the way. To oh, never mind.
Might need a
Ooh.
replacement.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll give it a minute. Wow, what a banger, dude! This is fun.
Absolute banger.
Wrecked After Dark. Who knew?
Who knew?
it could become this?
Look at us.
Who would have thought?
Yo, look at you with that new haircut.
Does anyone want to comment on my new haircut?
Did you
Oh,
get
your haircut looks great.
Thanks. Kristen cut it for me.
Did she actually?
Yeah,
Hell
she,
yeah.
she cut it on Sunday before Rekt League because I didn't want to look like a
You didn't want to look
bum.
like Captain Flowers.
Yeah, no. Captain Flower's haircut looks straight bad.
He
My
doesn't.
hair always looks
The
good.
problem is that he doesn't.
Dude,
have
my
a
hair does
haircut.
not always look good, Aerofox, but I love you for saying
Wait,
that.
is this
Captain
Captain
Flowers.
Flowers at Worlds?
Yeah, he hasn't been able to get a haircut. He talked about it. I think he's because of the quarantine. He hasn't figured out a way to get his haircut, and he doesn't know what to do with his hair when it's that long. So he just lets it go. He just takes a shower and puts a hat on, and then takes the hat off and starts casting.
Drive to a different state.
Cut
Yeah.
it yourself. Shave
I mean,
it.
that's your
Get out of
responsible, but-
California.
For some
Go get a
reason, he
haircut.
hasn't figured it out. I don't. I don't know
Have
why.
Avali cut it for you.
True.
Avali would do it.
Yeah,
Travis
that'd be
Gafford would probably do it.
hashtag content. Dude, that's
Honestly,
easy.
you could probably have a stream and make a lot of money off of that.
Yeah, why not?
Do a charity stream for cut my hair. We had a friend in college. He had the longest dreads, and then after he graduated, he basically did you pay me $5 and you can cut one of the dreads off, and he gave the locks over to a charity, and he also gave the money over to a different charity. So it was pretty cool.
It was cool.
Was the charity his beer fund?
No, it was not.
The charity Beer Bro for all
And
those
that's
for
how-
all those for bros without beers.
Those were our
With that-
charities, Brian.
With that small investment of money is how we started the Rekt League, isn't it?
Yeah.
All donated to the Rekt League. Is that the story? The origin story of the Rekt League?
The origin story is we
19
won
grand.
a different league, took their $60 prize, and then started our own league.
Yep.
It's kind of Chad.
It's
Yeah.
next level, honestly.
I don't even remember what we invested that $60 in. I think it was just Dropbox or something.
Yeah, it was Dropbox, and yeah, that was it. That's all we were paying for at the time.
Oh, also the worst part about my week was that my old job finally got smart and they canceled my Adobe subscription. So now I have to pay like $500 a year.
No.
You gotta shell out.
Yep. So Rekt League next season, I think the Rekt dues might go up. Just saying, $8.97. Just kidding.
All right, looks
Found
like we
further
got
corruption.
Jay Herbo filling in for XKR, who had to step away.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they're basically the same rank.
Pretty
the
close.
same
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Cool.
Yeah, but they won last game, so we should get a lower play, right? Just kidding.
Who's we?
Who are we?
You already taking sides?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna.
Basically, you
not
guys want
bet
to take
on
whatever
it.
bet I'm taking because obviously I can't lose.
No,
I'm
no, no,
excited
no.
for the next
I'm
shot
going for
bet.
destroyers. I have to bet on the same team because he doubled down.
Yeah.
You don't back off. If you make, let's say you're doing for a number bet and you say a certain number, you don't change that number halfway through. You stick with it.
I'll take your word for it.
The price is right.
It was a shot at Brian for changing his answer 3 times.
I mean, yeah, because I don't know. I still didn't understand the rules of Price is Right. I still don't think I get it, but I just guessed right on the money, so it doesn't matter.
You don't have to.
Cool. Are we ready, fam? Are we in this? Are we ready to go? I mean, obviously not Sable, but Sable's never really ready.
Oh, looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, this is
We
about
can probably get a
this is
champion,
ready
though.
Sable.
I mean, I'm
Shit.
here. I'm ready to go.
Paco says, I don't want to end on stream again.
This is redemption.
MQ2UV.
Paco,
Do we pick his champ
Redemption.
for him? Let's pick his champ.
Jay Herbo,
Let's give him one he's
top lane,
good.
and we forgive everything you've done so far. That's it.
Dude, if
Should
Valve
we get
jungles
should we
and
pull up pro
doesn't,
builds?
if Valve
Kareem
jungles and
builds?
doesn't play Elise, there's
Valve's jungle? Yeah, he's. Wait. Can we set up a Twitch thing right now to pick Valve's champ for him?
Yes.
I don't know how to do that.
We'll just ask Twitch chat, what champ should Valve play? He'll be fluid.
It'll be
Team
fluid.
Dingus, dude.
here's
Team Dingus. I'm all about Team Dingus. Dingus is a nice boy. I like nice boy Dingus. Oh yeah, do you guys want to see champ select?
Sure.
Yeah, we'd love to.
Sure. We're gonna get rid of
Stream
those
Pro.
team names too.
Honestly, though, our faces are probably better than champ select.
I
don't
mean,
know.
Oh wait,
We
you
can
guys
just
are in chat.
describe
select?
champs. We can't describe our faces.
oh wait, did we leave Sable out?
You guys are in chat select?
Wait, I think you can probably spectate the game.
Yeah, you might
Yeah,
be able to
just-
just start.
Yeah, you could just spectate behind us. Oh fuck, I knew we forgot someone. You just weren't in your desk chair, dude.
Oh, shit.
Actually, that works out because I might have to go anyway.
Ooh. Okay.
The
well,
casual dip.
Casual dip. The Irish exit.
I don't think you gotta go. I think that's not true. I think you're good for one more.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Valid
Nobody
wants
wants to see me
to
leave.
know if Lilia is acceptable. And I said no.
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
race-
vote for a valid
As a
champ.
Alright.
jungler?
All right. If Sable leaves, Sable has to find someone to replace himself.
Ooh.
Wait, we can just yeah. Let's see if Pickle Pop is around or someone else in the casting crew.
Sure.
About the crack variety.
Yeah,
who?
get cracked,
Ooh,
daddy.
yeah.
No, he's probably lingering around.
Dude, he's a
Watch.
lingerer. He lingers.
Lingerer. Lingering.
Linger. That's a weird word. When you say it like that, it's a weird word.
Express, dude.
Lingering.
Linger.
Classic.
By the way, everybody, this
My
is gonna go
favorite.
on Spotify. I mean, I don't think the game part is, but we'll cut it off at the episode part. That's pretty wild, right? Rekt League, Spotify. Who would have thought we'd get there, guys? Girls.
Google
Honestly.
Podcast too, if you do that.
Google Podcast.
It
Pretty
did show
much,
up there.
pretty much everything except for Apple Podcast. That'll be the last one.
It's not on there.
No, that one takes the longest.
I know because I have Android Auto, so when I drive to work, Google Podcast shows up. I could just pop the go listen to myself talk. You know,
Is Rekt League Ronnie on that one?
I think so.
The god deer.
I got that guy in speed dial in case I need anything.
You're gonna want that.
Need any content.
Dude, I'm excited. Cool. So, anyways, champ select.
Yeah,
Sonic running back that Graves. They're really high and mighty on that.
I mean, put the 80 carry player on an 80 carry jungle. I like it. It's good.
I mean, he's
We
really
saw
looking
it-
more like a jungler at this point. He looks good.
He looked really good in the last game. We'll have to see how he does against Valve, though, who is a jungle in the Rekt League.
Yeah, he's all right. He's a better TFT
You know,
player. If we're
He's a
gonna be honest.
jungler in the Rekt League.
He is a jungle in the Rekt League. He is a better TFT player. That is for
Yeah.
sure.
That's not flame. I don't think. I think
But
that's
if we're
just a
ranking
fact.
that, like, so am I,
I mean, I guess so am I. I've never hit plat in League of Legends.
right? Exactly, yeah.
But then again, I'm pretty bad at most video games. So
No, don't say that.
okay.
You're
I got
great.
Diamond and Magic once. I got Master Ball tier in Pokemon, and was ranked like 80,000th best player in the world. So like, I'm in the top 80,000 in Pokemon. It's a flex. What are you good at, Jamie?
Like in life,
Sure.
I got Plat 5 in League once, 10 years ago. First team that can haunt me ever since.
It wasn't actually 10 years, was it?
It was season 4. It was the year I graduated college, so 2013. So we're getting pretty close.
Yeah, oh my god. You said 10 years, and I was like, wait, no.
Yeah,
Not that old, am
yeah. I remember I grinded pretty hard.
Damn.
I?
What am I
And
good
what
at?
rank
I'm
you
not
now?
making gold 2. I'm
That's
getting
pretty
Get there.
close.
Dude, you're gonna get there. It's easy.
Yeah.
Just
play more
do,
games.
duo queue
a
with
couple
me, baby.
hundred more games and I'll be there.
Just duo queue with me after this.
Dude.
I got you.
All right.
I have boosting
No,
services.
don't do it, Brian.
I'm all in. It's all about fluidity.
Yeah, if you guys want to help sponsor my my Adobe subscription, go follow at Brian the Broken on Twitch, and then feel free to donate a couple hundred, and we'll be in good shape. Then rec dues might not go up.
How much is Adobe per year?
So I need at least 4 different softwares, so I need to buy the whole suite. It's like 3, because I can use my student email still, so it's like $350 a year.
Ooh, we get a Yasuo pickup.
Ratty
Love
Daddy.
it.
I guess he's also could be Ratty Daddy. His name is Radamanthus.
Yeah.
Ratty the entire
Ratty.
time.
He's not Ratty Daddy. He's Ratty.
No, we have a daddy ratty, not a ratty daddy.
Ratty Man. Ooh, Colonel Poppy? Colonel Paco?
Colonel Poppy. It wasn't banned. We get the Colonel Poppy against the Yasuo pickup. I
Sounds
hope that
good.
Yasuo is mid and not top.
Hot take.
J-Herbo.
Destroyers can't lose this game.
Hot take. They might.
I don't think
That was not hot take. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I would call that one.
Yeah, that was a 50-50.
Yeah, I think they call that lukewarm. On the,
It
on
wasn't
the,
even-
and on the Scoville scale, they call that one lukewarm.
We got a Bard though. That's some fluid gameplay.
Dude.
I'm excited about
Mr.
that.
Nee is
I
truly
wanna-
a people's champ. Also, going for that, remember that TFT Bard that he went?
Bard 3! That was sick! Ah, he made so many memes. And then he had such an amazing early gameplay. Got the Bard 3. He rolled slow rolled at 50 to get it. And then after getting the Bard 3, did nothing with his levels and lost. He got like third place. Like
Yikes.
top 3 in a competitive TFT format is really good. But he spent
Competitive TFT format.
Hey, it was competitive. We had a
Yeah,
couple of
I was
grandmasters.
tied for second in that whole thing, so I was far from competitive. JK.
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 Dude,
It
you're
was
just
fun.
good. You're smurfing.
I waited till the end. I waited for my my opening.
I feel like
I
you're
wanna
about
make
ready. You're giving like I feel like you're giving like a Naruto speech right before like an epic fight. I waited for my opening, and then I struck right before he actually does the. You have to explain everything before you do it. Honestly, we should do pre-game interviews with people so that they can call out what they're gonna do on stream before they do it, because it's way cooler when
Call
you
your
call.
shot.
Yeah, call your shot, man.
Yeah, call your shot.
Chat.
I
Who do you
want
want to see in
to
an
be
interview
sick,
this
to be
week?
honest.
Pre-game interviews. Get some shit talking beforehand.
Yeah. Who do we want as a
That's the
pre-game
time
interview?
to shit talk. I think Double said that once, right?
Yeah, no, that's
You,
we
you
have that
shit
in
talk
our
before
rules.
the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can look at it in HTTP.
PP.
TTPS.
You're such a mature person. But I'm laughing at it. So what does that make me?
Yeah, you go to that rules thing and you can read the quote by
PP.
Double of PP. Dude, best melee player of all time, Dr. PP.
Did you see Minecraft Steve?
I'm so
Yes,
it's so
dude.
mad.
Oh,
so
wait, mad?
I have so many
It's
mixed
so
feelings about
dumb.
Dude, I was sitting there.
I
like,
mean, I wasn't
wide grin
mad. I
smiling the
laughed. I was
entire time.
dying. I wasn't mad. I was dying because I don't play that game. That game's dumb. But
it. I saw it and I thought
Alright, I
it
gotta
was a
go.
fake post. I actually thought it was a joke. And then
There
it
was
turned out to be at the actual site.
Dude, there's a fake one from like 2018 that looked legit. So I was like, dude, they're fucking with us again.
Right?
This one was like, dude, it's
Thought
gonna be
they
great.
were.
I'm gonna be a Minecraft Steve, man.
dude, that's so
The gameplay
silly.
looks
What
There's
it
so
looks
much.
fun, though.
There's so
You can
many
change the
mechanics.
stage. There's a lot of mechanics. It's a very new and interesting character. But the fact that it's Minecraft
New and
makes
interesting.
it-
They made fucking Minecraft theme. What a fucking meme. There's so many cooler things you could have done in all of Nintendo. Nintendo could have picked from all their games. They didn't even pick their game. They picked some other trash and they put it like 2D blocks or 3D blocks.
small indie company.
It's their last DLC character, so they went for the ultimate cash grab.
No, it's not their last. It's definitely not.
I think that's it. No, I think that was their last one.
They had
It's
enough
the
sword
second in
boys
this
from
pack.
animes.
I don't want a
Hot
sword
take,
boy. I'm
hot
done with
take. Well, they already had 12 of them.
it. Yeah. Agreed there.
Honestly, I don't think Byleth was a bad ad.
I didn't
That's
play.
just-
I stopped buying the DLC because I don't know. I stopped playing that game because the Wi-Fi is garbage and Melee has better net play. Also, we should do a Melee tournament, and I'm gonna host it.
Rekt League Melee.
Yeah.
You're not
Ultimate,
playing in
I'm
it.
No, I'm not playing it. Me and Bashir will host
Alright,
it.
cool.
Yeah, we'll get
Okay.
me and the boy Pansy on the mic. They're coming out with spectate mode for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Finally get a fighter on the Rekt League stream.
Yes.
Well, they're coming out with a